till you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome to World Heavyweights Live on WorldSports.com. I'm joined by Smo Rags.
What up, though?
Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. We got intern Skywalker in the building as well. We will be going around the league later on the show with him to talk the hottest NFL topics.
Rob Parker coming on today.
Yes.
I already know my opening monologue, my question. It's gonna be tasteful.
I'll open it up. You go second. I saw this last week, actually. So you just now saw this? The Cam Scattaboo?
Yeah.
Like, that was a highly disappointing interview.
Isn't it?
I listened to the whole thing.
Isn't that crazy?
He did not know who Calvin Johnson was.
We got the video. Chris, can you play that?
He didn't have a single lick of aura.
Brown interviewing the guy?
Like, it was very disappointing. That guy was supposed to be like...
Thought you were supposed to be...
He really got hyped just because he's white.
Yeah.
Which I get it.
It's like Eminem.
But not really.
Yeah, no. Eminem's actually very good.
That was too far.
Do you have the video, Chris?
Of which one? I'm looking for
Amon-Ra interviewing the guy?
No. Where's that?
Adam P. says, you said Kerry is not an everyday outfielder. He absolutely is not an everyday outfielder. No, he's a designated hitter. I do not want Kerry Carpenter playing outfield at all for the Tigers.
And we'll get to that later.
He's a DH, and you can see how happy
he was relax. We're going to talk Tigers.
To play DH. Motherfuckers don't even know what they talking about. You want Kerry playing outfield? Because I fucking don't, and neither does AJ. That's why he was DHing.
No, the Cam Scattaboo stuff was highly disappointing. No aura, not entertaining, very boring. Didn't even know who Calvin Johnson was. We got the video. If we get to it, we'll play it, but, like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. To not know who Calvin is, like...
It's disgusting.
You just don't know ball at all.
Literally. And then his answer, I thought he had a little more chocolate to him. What the fuck does that even mean?
Huh?
He's like, there's no excuse.
Calvin Johnson had a little more chocolate to him? That's
what he said.
He thought he was blacker? Like what?
I guess so.
He's a pretty black dude. I
don't know, man.
What? That's what he said?
Yes. Highly disappointing interview.
Here it is. I haven't heard this yet.
I got no idea who this is.
There's no way. When were you born?
2002.
He's an 02 baby. You just tell me you don't know who that is. This is making me sick, bro. Wait,
I feel like I know his face, but I don't know. I can't tell you his name.
One of the best receivers to ever play the game of football. He played for the Lions.
Is Megatron?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. No, I'm sick.
I thought he had a little bit more chocolate to him. I thought he was a little bit more darker than that.
More chocolate to him.
Top one's Baker.
Yep.
Did it clip the chocolate?
Bottom one.
He recreated that picture from the bottom picture. Legendary picture.
The bottom one's a quarterback too?
Yep.
All right.
I have no idea who that is.
It was
Brett
gross.
Favre. I don't know if you've heard of it.
That's
very embarrassing.
That's crazy, dude. I mean,
it's not even like Calvin's like old enough to it's like out of his like age. No.
Some people though, they don't like some football players, some NFL players, they don't like football.
But the thing is, you didn't get to hear the entire interview. He does. He's a card collector.
What?
Yeah, he's
There's no way.
He was talking about like when he was, because he's a 49er fan growing up, so he hated Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
He was like, Russell Wilson overrated. I was like, blah, like I have like sports debates.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, but now he's my quarterback. Now I got to admit, like he's kind of good. It's like you're a football fan.
That's
I don't know, man. That's
weird.
Really weird. Really weird. But at the end of the day, we can just say he don't know ball.
Yeah. Whatever.
Disrespecting Russell Wilson.
Did you see the snack wrap coming back?
I did see the snack wrap.
We got the picture.
I've seen some.
I want it.
This isn't the one I wanted to put up. I wanted to put up a different one, but I was told. Yeah.
You were told we couldn't?
I was told we couldn't.
I'm pretty sure we could have done that. This is so funny because I confessed to you guys, or not you. I don't know if it was in the group chat or whatever, but I've been watching Soprano clips for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I don't know.
You said that yesterday.
It's nonstop. I've been watching Soprano clips. Like, I could be like all 94 minutes of Tony Baklava.
Oh, yeah.
I'll watch the whole thing.
You're starting to get brain rotted, dude.
I guess
it's
so.
festering in there.
I guess so.
Cooked. Ryan is the most cooked I've ever seen. He says he watches reels while he's brushing his teeth.
I'm not mad at that.
And when he's putting on his socks, he'll lay it on the bed. You
You
can't take 5 seconds to put on your socks, bro.
Fair. You've been there though, right?
I mean, yeah, but I've never consciously. I don't scroll reels.
I wonder how it's gonna affect the world, man. Yeah. Like for real, like,
is it
future of
supposed
society? Like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to like affect your memory or like what's like the brain?
Your attention span.
He said Ryan told me like in an actual sentence that he told me is he doesn't watch shows because he doesn't
have the attention.
He can't. He's like he'd rather just sit there and scroll reels than watch a TV. Because I told him to finish Solo Leveling, which is an anime. New season came out. He liked the first season, loved it. It's really good. It won Anime of the Year. Like it's one of the best out. And the second season was even better, and I keep telling him to watch it. It's on Crunchyroll. I think it's on Hulu too. I'm not sure.
You say Crunchyroll?
Yeah, Crunchyroll is the anime streaming site.
That's sweet.
But it's the best deal ever. It's like $5 a month, and you get millions of anime. But he said he can't watch it. He'd rather just sit there and scroll reels. Like, dude, that's tough, man. You are cooked.
Yeah.
You know what I watched? I watched the first 2 episodes of the new Daredevil last night. That was fucking sweet.
I can't get into it. I don't know why. Everyone says it's so good. I just can't.
The first 2 episodes were pretty fucking sweet.
I can't. I've tried, and I'm a Marvel guy.
And I
watched Thanos tattooed on my fucking leg.
What movie did I just watch? I just watched
every time.
Last night I watched fucking The Wire till 4 a.m.
Dude, The Wire's the best.
Back to watching The Wire. I took a break. I'm back on.
Did you?
Shout out to McNulty.
Shout out McNulty. You would be McNulty.
I would be McNulty. For sure. You know what's funny?
Have you seen it all?
No, I'm in season 2.
There's this one. Oh, you're on season 2, bro.
Are you talking about the whorehouse?
No,
oh,
there
okay.
is. I don't want to spoil it to you so bad.
All right,
you gotta see it. McNulty's a dog, but
it's off season. Put in your show recommendations in the chat, by the way.
Have you guys heard of Our Friends and Neighbors or My Friends and Neighbors, something like that? John Hamm. You guys fans of John Hamm?
I like John Hamm.
Yeah. Who is John Hamm?
The guy from Mad Men. Yeah. Main character of Mad Men.
No clue.
Dude, you should watch Mad Men.
What else?
That's great.
Mad Men's fucking
That's
great.
a classic.
What is it about?
It's about a New York ad company in the 60s, I think.
60s,
I've never seen it, but that's how
it's
I would
really good, dude.
That's how I know John Hamm's from it, but this show's wild. You guys
What show are you talking about?
Our Friends and Neighbors, I think it's called. Rich guy loses everything.
It's hilarious.
Has to start doing some crazy shit. Apple.
I don't have Apple. There's a bunch.
You Apple people are weird.
There's a bunch of Apple cashed out and paid for top tier actors to do a bunch of
Ted
TV
Lasso.
shows.
Yeah. Severance.
I don't got Apple.
Severance, yeah.
I don't have Apple.
I
have a way to
when
watch.
you get a new
I sent you a way to watch the Apple
Yeah,
shows.
but for like 3 months. So it's like yeah, you got it for 3 months.
I don't know, man. I can't it doesn't even feel like a thing to dive into. Apple TV.
Apple TV? No.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
That's the one I haven't.
It's
That's
like a
literally the
principle
only.
thing.
Well, I have Rakes, Paramount, and
shout out.
Landman was great.
Huh?
Landman was great.
Adam P
like
says
Landman.
Paradise on Hulu.
Paramount.
I've already been through White Lotus. Oh yeah, your
White
pops
Lotus.
finished all of White Lotus now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I still think season 1 was the best.
I think season 3 was the best.
That shit.
You say 3 was better than 2? And 1?
Maybe 2 was better.
I didn't know about Thailand, man. That shit was...
Season 3 got intense.
Season 3 got intense, dude.
Yeah.
The episode when they're at the Moon Festival and they're all tripping on the Molly.
That
probably
some crazy
that's
shit.
probably the best episode of the entire series. Like that single episode when they're at the festival in Thailand and they're all tripping.
I think it's the
That
strangest
shit
piece of
is
television I've
popping
ever
off
seen.
in that episode.
You know
dude.
what? You know what I heard nothing of, like, and it was super hyped. What was it? A couple years ago was Squid Games, the second season. I ended up watching that, but like
Chris?
it was like it was mid, but
It was mid.
that thing was like when that dropped, it was like the peak of everything, and then season 2 happened, and like nobody knows.
What was the quarantine? It was like coming out of quarantine, wasn't it?
Yeah, Squid
Yeah, it was-
Games was dope.
yeah,
The first
everyone's
season
home to
was
watch.
dope, but like the second season, it's like, oh, they're doing the same thing.
Did you
that's why
watch
I didn't
it?
even care to watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
At
I
all.
watched it. It was meh.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even
was
know what the
whatever.
best episode of White Lotus is. I guess I couldn't pick one. But season 2 kind of fucked me up. Like I hated the way that ended a little bit.
The ending of season 3 was good too, though. When he's running through the.
The ending of season 2 actually was lit.
I need the
season
finale
2
of The
was lit,
Boys.
Because I thought she was gonna survive.
I thought
I was like, sweet, I can see her season 3. I don't know. Nope.
I thought the other girl was gonna die.
This is kind of newer show. I don't want to give a spoiler away.
The Bear. I'm gonna watch The Bear. I'm finishing Sons.
Could not get into
I
that.
rewatched Sons, so I'm finishing that. I'm gonna watch Snowfall because I haven't seen that, and then I'm gonna watch The Bear.
Have you seen Snow on the Bluff?
Yeah, I love that
Such
movie,
a good
dude.
fucking movie.
So good.
That movie's so
Steals
good.
the camera to start it. Yeah, dude.
Well, fuck, because like I was young enough to not. I thought it was like real for like fucking 7 years of my life. it kind of feels real, does it not?
I mean, that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah. And Netflix don't even have it no more.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, we had so much more to talk about.
Yeah.
And we just talked about
Sports.
shows that we didn't watch.
We had a lot of prep to talk about.
Are you guys excited about the NBA Finals?
No.
Yes.
NBA Finals is going on. What?
OKC's gonna sweep.
It's gonna be a fucking
It's literally what I talked about
Bloodbath.
in the Eastern Conference Finals at the NHL. Carolina and Florida. Florida is just the better version of what Carolina wants to be. Florida is Blastoise, Carolina is War Turtle. That's the same thing with the Pacers and OKC. They are the same team, but OKC is much better.
Yeah.
So they're gonna sweep them. It's
Chris,
literally
I think they
Blastoise
get
to War
one.
Turtle.
I'm
I
more
think they
excited
get
for the
one,
NHL
but
Finals, which I haven't. I'm sorry, Stanley Cup Finals. My
The
bad.
Stanley Cup Finals
My
are
bad.
gonna be.
I'm more excited for the Stanley Cup Finals than I am the NBA Finals, even though the entire way through I've watched the NBA playoffs and not the NHL playoffs.
Yeah, it's just a bad matchup. OKC's gonna.
I don't think it is though, because ultimately these are the two best records since January. So like these are the two best teams. I'm with you. OKC's going to dominate, but ultimately, I mean, you probably can't get a better matchup. Like, was the Knicks really going to be a better matchup?
I think the Knicks would have been a better matchup.
I don't
more
think so.
entertaining for me at least.
Because
Halliburton's good,
the
but
Knicks have two guys that you have to shut down, and OKC's got the players to do it.
Yeah,
OKC is good.
Brunson's fucking nuts when he's
Yeah,
on.
Halliburton's gonna get fucking. Oh man, if he got shut down by the Knicks for like 2 or 3 games of the series, what do you think these dogs on OKC are gonna do to him, dude? I like I don't like the Pacers. I like Halliburton. He has made a fan out of me a little bit, as much as I can for a Pacers player.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
I mean, he's had some hype moments, dude. The choke three, that was hype.
No, you're right.
Yeah, so like,
And it's a big step because like we hated him.
Yeah.
Like we did not like him.
did not like him, and they beat the Knicks, which the Knicks beat us, so it feels,
It's a little Midwestern team.
yeah,
you know.
But OKC's gonna kill him, dude.
No, they are. I just don't think there was a better matchup out there unless Boston was healthy, which they clearly weren't this year. Even in the playoffs.
I think the Knicks would have been a better matchup for them.
I don't.
Because, like I said, they're just gonna
Boston probably would have been a better matchup,
OKC
deeper.
is just gonna sun the Pacers the whole time. They're literally the same exact team, except OKC is much better. Literally,
I agree.
Bar for bar, they're the same exact
Boston
team.
and OKC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, OKC,
OKC,
and Indiana.
Oh.
They're the same exact team.
Yeah.
But OKC is just way better.
Little different
Shea
play
is
style, but
way
yeah.
better than Halliburton. Chet is better than Siakam. Hartenstein is better. Well, Miles Turner, Hartenstein, you can go bar for bar there.
Yeah.
But the depth of OKC, when you look at Jalen Williams and Lou Dort and Alex Caruso, is much better than the depth of Indiana when you look at Naismith and Obi Toppin and those guys.
I don't know. Naismith was on one last
It's good,
year.
yeah, but he wasn't on one like fucking Jalen Williams has been all year.
Yeah.
They're gonna dog him.
No, I
gonna be
I
bad.
agree. I just don't think there was. I just disagree that there was a better matchup out there. I think New York would have, with the shallowness of that team and the
I'd
bodies
rather
at
see
AKC.
Cat and Jalen Brunson
Dude,
fucking
we've seen.
going at him.
But
I
we've
think.
seen-
Well, I wouldn't rather see it, but I think that would be the better match.
I would have rather seen New York and Boston.
No, I would have rather seen Boston healthy for sure. But
Yeah.
And
but
Detroit.
we saw Caruso shut down Jokic and
so what do you
Julius
think
Randle.
he's
Like,
gonna do to
you think he
Halliburton
wasn't
and-
gonna get in Cat's head, soft Cat? Like, he was gonna absolutely dog Cat. Like, I think OKC is just a problem for literally everybody.
Oh,
That's
for
why
sure,
I was
for sure.
rooting for Denver
Yeah,
to
no,
win.
they're
That's
by
why they
far
got
the
the
best
record
team
they
in the
have.
league.
Yeah. SGA and Williams. That's not even. It's not fair. And they have Chet to spread the floor on top of that. I mean, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
Like I'm
and
saying,
then they got
it's
your. I don't want to say sorry, but your hardcore defender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
can't
same.
think
It's the same. They have a couple hardcore defenders. Like
SGA plays defense.
SGA plays defense. J. Will plays defense. Dort plays defense.
And keep in mind,
They're not small.
no,
None of them are. No
and
one's
like I
small.
said,
they're a
it's-
big ass team.
It's the same team. They're the same team. They're built the same. They do the same thing. It's just OKC is way better.
And one more thing you got to think about too, and I hate to think about it, but the truth is, what's the biggest weakness on this team, you would say, is they don't have like a true facilitating point guard, right? They have a 6'3", 6'4",
Who doesn't have a true facilitating
big
point guard?
OKC.
I would say that SGA runs the offense extremely
He runs
well.
the offense well, but you don't think of him in the same
I mean,
class
him
of,
and Jalen
of an elite
That
playmaker,
combo
of the top tier, of Cade Cunningham, of those playmakers. That would be like the one knock. And you're nitpicking with the OKC team, right? They got a guy who was projected top 5 in the draft class last year that just because he tore his ACL fell to 13, waiting in the wings. Like, this team is so stacked, it's ridiculous. Topic is his name. I think Nikola Topic. I'm not sure of his first name, but Topic is the name. Yep. He's a point guard. He's a bigger body point guard, playmaker. You throw him on this OKC team.
So are you more excited for the Stanley Cup Finals then?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, 1,000%. I can't wait to see this. McDavid, I want to see McDavid just go full fucking Super Saiyan.
I don't know. Do you remember our argument? You're pretty...
When was it last?
You're pretty festive.
Was it last?
Last week? I think it's Friday.
That was Game 7.
Oh, Nick and I had a debate because Nick was pro USA, which I understand. So he was going for
Florida.
Yeah, he's going for the Panthers.
I'm not mad if either team.
I'm going for McDavid.
I'm not mad if either team wins. I want McDavid to win because I really like Connor McDavid. I think he is the best player to ever play hockey. But you can't call yourself the GOAT unless you start winning cups. Yeah, and he needs the. And I'm telling you, the McDavid video in the locker room is. I've watched that shit 1,000 times.
What one?
The video of him at that. I think it was the end of Game 6 last year.
Is it one we could play on the show?
Stop fucking going off. We screaming, dude.
Dude, we sent it on Slack.
Yeah, that shit gives me goosebumps, bro.
Yeah, Nick, did you change your tune? I mean, who are you rooting for?
Hey, I think you're gaslighting me.
Drunk,
right
you
now,
wanted the
right
Panthers
now,
all
so.
day, and you're bitching about McDavid scoring the game winner against us in 4 Nations.
Right fucking now.
I do remember. Yeah, I was hurt about the McDavid one. I do like McDavid, but it doesn't change that I continue, I think, to want Canada to have this streak of not winning the Stanley Cup.
So you're in the same?
No, I'm not mad at that.
I'm rooting for Florida. Yeah. I think at this point. Yeah, last year I was
what
like,
you said
know
Friday.
what? I want to see Edmonton.
Also,
but this year after 4 Nations, yeah, I got a little riled up.
Just a little more xenophobic, you know, the first time around.
Florida winning might be better for the Red Wings. Could be.
Why?
Aaron Ekblad wins another cup. All right, I'm done. I want out. It's been reported that it's either Toronto or Detroit for Ekblad if he leaves.
Really?
Florida. Yeah. Because he wants to be around here. He's from around here.
What?
Yeah. So it's reports that if Ekblad...
Wait, is that the guy that I was fawning over in 4 Nations?
He's a defenseman. No, he's
no.
Ekblad's a big defenseman. He's been in the league for a while, but that's the word on the street is if Ekblad leaves Florida, it's Toronto or Detroit.
What is the word on the street for the Red Wings and this extra money Stevie's willing to pay?
There is no word on the street for the Red Wings.
That check got Marner's name on it, or is it a couple other guys?
Nobody knows. Literally nobody knows anything.
You know what's crazy?
It's just what you want to happen.
Yeah.
Like Steve, you don't know anything that Steve Yzerman's going to do.
Yeah.
It's what you want to happen. There's literally nothing like, oh, Stevie has talked to Mitch Marner. That'll never happen.
The only one that we saw coming with Stevie was DeBrincat, and that's because it was an obvious fucking move to make.
Collusion, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mitch Marner should be a Red Wing. I've talked about this. Woodward Wings, check it out.
Check it out.
That's what I was asking.
We've been doing pretty good numbers, honestly, and it's really fun. Me, Flannel, and Justin been getting into it, but I'm all in on the Marner train. And you can add other pieces.
I like it.
But you can add Ekblad and Marner, and the cost of buying out Gustafsson and Tarasenko is like $2 million. And you look at people that are like, oh, Marner's soft. He's bad defensively. No, he's not.
That's incorrect.
That is completely false. Yeah. He's one of the best defensive forwards in the league. He's going to be your best penalty killer if he joins the team.
I have the one question, though, and obviously, you got Austin Matthews, the assists.
Carey is absolutely a bad fielder, Sean. That's why he's a DH.
Yeah.
Come on. It's not a narrative. Watch the games.
Yeah, who's saying that?
Sean Salas. Carey's not a bad fielder. Stop this BS narrative, Spenny. It's not a narrative. Watch the games.
Nick, you want to pull a war on Carey during the break?
No, Carey's WAR is pretty high, probably because
it's 1.1
his slugging and his OPS.
1.1. It should be way higher with his numbers.
Yeah,
hitting wise.
He made those 2 good plays on Saturday. The reason
they don't ever separate it.
The reason he had to make those was because he took terrible routes to get to the ball.
There's no separate. There's no defensive war.
There is a way to. Let me try to figure it out.
Carey will have to play a lot of outfield still to get Colt and Baez playing time.
We're all over the place. So real quick, I want to say
I'd rather have Colt Keith playing infield than Kerry Carpenter playing in the outfield.
I don't know, dude. Colt makes some dumbass mistakes sometimes.
I'd rather have him play first.
Better.
I was nervous he was at first last night, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Do we got that video, McDavid, Chris? I sent it in Slack.
What were you about to say, Nick, about Keith?
No,
Or go look it up.
No, I got a couple good.
Yes, he's
I got
bad.
a crazy
and he has a
stat
squirt gun
about
on.
Parker Meadows when we get back.
I love Kerry Carpenter.
I got
He
the
put up
craziest
crazy
stat.
stats last
Yeah.
night. My God.
Yeah,
I
Parker
have-
Meadows is the fucking man, dude.
No fucking
Yes.
wonder
I
they
said this in the
didn't leave him in
offseason.
AAA because he had to go up and play the White Sox. Basically the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I said
Love
some crazy
Parker
shit.
Meadows. Parker Meadows, obviously the best defensive player on this team.
Best defensive player of all time.
If he can stay healthy, I
Superman.
mean, he could make that argument if he could stay healthy. That's how talented he is. So I'm happy to have him back out there. Obviously, just absolutely raking in his first game back.
Yeah.
One more thing on
Tra-
Marner and why
traffic
they
on the
have to
basement.
do it is because you won't
Damn,
trade.
somebody's getting towed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not. Is that you, Luke? No. Okay.
Oh, no, I think the guy knows he's getting towed. He had the blinkers on for a minute.
okay, cool.
But the Marner thing, like, because Stevie won't make the trade because he doesn't want to give the assets.
Not trade. Doesn't have to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why you have. There's no fucking excuse not to do this.
I guarantee in the next fucking 5 years, there's not going to be another 100-point scorer in their prime.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
makes it
And
to
the
free
only
agency.
way you get fucked is like a Red Sox situation where somebody just outbids you.
Ooh, Adam P. in the Woodward Sports Chat says people are asking if Nick being the beat reporter is the reason why the
I
Tigers
think
are
so.
hot.
My man brings good vibes. Just saying.
I mean,
I won't say that, but I do bring in some energy to the ballpark.
you have been a beat reporter for the Detroit Tigers for one season, and it just so happens to be one of the best starts in the history of the franchise.
Just saying.
Can't complain there. Yeah.
complain.
Just saying. And you started the year off bald. You might have to do that again every year for the Tigers.
True.
I was pretty bald. Also, before we gave our first prediction, I went positive with my predictions.
You did go
for the year.
positive.
I did.
I was
I
very
was called a
negative.
madman.
I was very negative.
No, you were pretty positive.
No. I said I don't think they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You were a hobby believer from the jump.
I was a hobby
You
believer.
were. Trey Sweeney struggling again.
I said Javi was going to be better than Trey Sweeney, and that wasn't going. Everybody thought that was going out on a ledge, but it was not.
Where's those numbers at now, though?
Trey Sweeney's struggling. He's got like a 609.
Nah.
It's
All right, here's
He's
the
a streaky hitter.
he's a streaky hitter.
Do you guys want this Parker set, or are we going to break?
4A guy.
Because I got some.
Let's do this
crazy
video and then go to
sh-
break.
All right.
Well,
yeah.
we got no.
Yeah, let's
go
just
through.
push through.
Let's go through?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here's this McDavid video. I've watched this video
chair
at least
house.
100 times. Sometimes I watch this video before I have sex.
Right fucking now. Right fucking now! Right fucking now! Not fucking ideal, but it's happened so many fucking times. But that's not fucking good enough. My fucking finals. Dig the fuck in! Right fucking now! Whatever the fuck you have! That is not fucking good enough. Let's go get one fucking win at home.
All right. So, like,
Dude,
if I had watched that, you said that was after Game 6.
I think so. I'm not sure.
If I had watched that then, I'd be with you. But watching it, hindsight, knowing they lost that series,
Well, yeah.
it's a little. It's like,
Dude, that's fun. And he won MVP.
yeah.
So like, if
No, I can't, he's. I know he's him.
if
Big
there's
Jesus.
a guy that can do that, that's him.
Yeah.
Like he's going out there and he's the best player on the ice every single night. And it was, man. Snack wraps are back July 10th, says C Harper 711.
I don't know why they got
Yeah.
rid of those. To be honest with you, I used to get the Southwest boy.
Snack wraps are fire.
That was my go-to back in the day.
Dude, I had fast food for the first time in a while over the weekend. I got Del Taco.
Ugh.
No, Del Taco's fire, dude. Double Del.
Have you guys checked out the chicken nuggets yet from Taco Bell?
No, Nick, you sick fuck.
I forgot.
What is wrong with you?
You guys gotta check them out. I've messed with chicken tacos from Del Taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to do like a 3 for $5 or something on Tuesdays or something.
Chicken
like
nuggets are good, huh?
that. From
Shout out to
Taco
Cody
Bell,
Harper.
they are.
We're okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That's my first time.
Yeah, that's a
Maybe
star and a
like-
half. Seal of approval.
Maybe like a 6 out of 10. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay,
I give them a
still gross.
9,
A
but
9?
for fast food.
Are you
know
for
what you're
real?
getting into, yeah.
A 9.
It doesn't touch the Arby French dip that we got into last week.
I see.
And is that a serious
also
statement?
was told, Mustache told me the Arby's French dip is fire.
I'll try it. I've had, because I was at your tailgate when we met the very first time.
Yeah.
I believe your dad or the tailgate before was making Italian beef.
Steve O'Baby.
Might have been yours.
Steve
Yes,
O'Baby
it was
says
ours.
something that's probably never been uttered in human society. Arby's is my choice of fast food.
That's fair. Arby's is good as fuck.
I like Arby's.
Arby's probably like the.
Dude, beef
They
and cheddar?
taste the freshest. Does that make sense?
They got the meats, I would say.
I feel like it tastes the cleanest. Like everything else tastes like, out the freezer.
I would
mass
say
produced.
Wendy's tastes pretty fresh.
Yeah, Wendy's.
I
up
like
there.
Wendy's the best.
Actually, I'll move Culver's now they're here. Probably one in freshness.
Butterburger's fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Culver slaps. Their
Yeah,
desserts
Culver's
too.
like-
Shake Shack. Do you count Shake Shack as fast?
No.
That's like fast. That's like mid
It
tier.
don't got drive-through.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't got drive through,
That's like casual dining, I think they call
That's
it.
like you put down with like Five Guys and
Yeah.
and those ones. Yeah. I would say Wendy's probably. Yeah. Arby's.
I'm not mad at the Arby's.
Arby's is good. The fish sandwiches are pretty good. I got those. You can get those during Lent.
I've never had the fish sandwich.
No, it's solid, man. I've never had a
But
fish
I-
fillet
From McDonald's?
from McDonald's. Yeah.
I would never.
I like fish fillet from McDonald's.
I've heard it's really good. You would
See-
You
never?
like tartar
No,
sauce.
I'm not a
easy.
fish guy though.
I love fish.
I eat smoked salmon. That's about it.
I'll eat any
Smoked salmon
seafood.
slaps.
I love seafood.
But
You
you,
can't trust fish from fast food.
That is
Yeah,
also
exactly.
That's where I'm at.
That's
Exactly.
yeah.
Risky.
I can't.
But I mean, is it any riskier than trusting chicken?
yes, yes, it is.
You think?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. That's
In my mind, dude.
What about the frozen beef patties?
Also, can I
at
be
the
honest real
top?
quick? I never in my fucking life, and I still never get. Everyone's like, oh, I don't eat meat. Then they're eating fish. That's like a
It's
fucking
red
type of meat.
My mom does that. She
That's
doesn't.
meat.
Well, my mom doesn't.
You're eating a living thing.
She doesn't eat red meat. She eats chicken and fish, though.
Okay, well, that's at least you're saying I don't eat red meat.
Yeah.
People are like, I don't eat meat, and then they're eating fish.
Yeah. Fish lives matter.
Yeah, what the fuck? How's that not meat? That shit drives me crazy.
Yeah, I
How is that not fucking meat?
I'll eat all the fish. I love fish.
Fish is protein, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking meat.
It's meat for sure.
Jesus. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I just had to.
That's like the
Never got that off my chest. You couldn't.
It's like, have you seen the podcast where they're talking about fish being animals, and the guy says fish aren't animals?
Some people believe that.
Yeah.
I think that's why people don't think
I think
it's
so
meat.
too. Yeah,
How are they not fucking animals?
they're animals.
Yeah.
They're not mammals, but they're animals.
For sure.
Yeah, that's like saying a lizard's not an animal.
It's wild. Fish lives matter.
Fish lives matter. I like fish.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, fish slaps.
All right, we're gonna go fucking Planet Fitness, massage chair, and Tigers.
Big Ham says, trusting fish from fast food place is like trusting to raw dog a prostitute.
That's not as risky.
I don't think it's that far.
Like,
I
You
would
don't-
eat,
you
I
don't
would eat
die.
fish from a guest or from a
is she trustworthy?
restaurant before I eat gas station sushi. Well, I guess it's not gas station. Sparty sushi.
I've had it.
Do you trust Sparty? I used to eat Sparty sushi all the time.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
It's like the same shit they get at Kroger. Like
Yeah.
it's literally the same thing. The little 2-pack that's
It's not
the
bad.
crunchy California roll for like $5 or whatever it is.
Yep. There you go.
I feel like that's the same quality as like a fish fillet from McDonald's. No?
I think the trusting the stripper thing is a lot worse there.
Lot worse.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Well,
sure.
wait, there's
Lot
not
more
even a doubt about it.
consequences, yeah.
Your stomach can get
Shout out to my
through.
boy Adam though.
Would you rather-
who pulled that stripper night one at Coliseum?
Would you rather eat sushi from a gas station
He survived that interaction. By the way.
or egg salad from a gas station?
Neither.
Oh,
Gotta pick
yeah,
one.
I thought
I
you
don't
were gonna
eat
say
either of those
or,
things.
like,
Shoot me.
box of a
I wouldn't eat him out of the fucking grocery store.
You don't like egg salad?
No,
Dude, egg salad sandwiches.
that's white.
It's about as
like
white as
a-
it gets, dude. Egg salad sandwiches, some bacon, some pickles, some hot sauce. Come on now.
Is that like
The
a
hot sauce
Masters
changes
thing?
things. Pickles and hot sauce, that makes it a little different.
And some bacon, some cheddar cheese. I used to make, dude, chicken. Do you like chicken salad?
I do like chicken salad.
Chicken salad's fire.
You put grapes in chicken salad?
I put dried raisin or dried cherries. It's from
Not for me.
or not cherries, cranberries. Grand Traverse. When I used to work at Grand Traverse Pie.
Carrie Sandwich. How do you say that? Sandwich?
Sandwich.
Jimmy John's number 10, better than Arby's.
Jimmy John's.
It's a subplus.
I don't count Jimmy John's.
Carrie, you're a legend if you just know the fucking the menu numbers like that. I don't even know what Arby's
I like
is.
the Jimmy John's. The Billy Club is the one I get from Jimmy.
I get the Italian nightclub with the spicy peppers.
Yeah,
Only-
add peppers, add cucumber,
Yeah.
add fucking bean sprouts.
There's some Jimmy John's. I think they're
rid of
making
them.
their way to the Midwest. They got the flat top. and they do hot sandwiches. Can't imagine what that's like. But Jimmy John's.
Yeah, the one by my house does hot sandwiches.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got one?
I've never gotten one.
Oh.
I just get the Billy Club.
We should do a show there.
The
Jimmy
John's in Warren.
In the kitchen.
Hey, let me get a hot sub. All right, let's go to break.
We get that Italian beef.
Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. It's the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get you some amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where fitness is essential.
And
MassageChairhouse.com is a website where you need to go to sign yourself up. My guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, who has the #1 review channel for massage chairs, so he knows what he's doing down there. Catch him at the corner of Long Lake Road in Woodward. It's a Massage Chair House.
The boys of summer are here, and Woodward Sports is all over the Motor City with the White Claw Tigers Tour. Come party with Woodward Sports, watch the Tigers, and sip on some White Claw all summer long. The best bars, big giveaways, live events, and a party that only Woodward Sports can throw. Ain't no party like a Woodward Sports party. Join us Friday, June 13th from 5 to 7 with the heavyweights at Nemo's in Corktown for the White Claw Tigers Tour, brought to you by White Claw and Ven Johnson.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
You can get a 2025 Chevy Silverado for just $199 a month, or you can get a 2025 Chevy Equinox for only $259 a month. Come visit any of Feldman's 5 Chevy locations in Novi, Highland, New Hudson, Livonia, or Lansing. Make sure you check out Feldman Chevrolet today.
Ours Canvas, guys, got me feeling good, got me feeling great. It's top shelf quality, unmatched variety, price for the people. Visit shopjars.com and find one of the 27 locations near you if you're in the state of Michigan, including 9 right here in Metro Detroit and 3 more coming to Madison Heights, Milan, and Grand Rapids. Massage Chair House.
Massage Chair House.
What up, though? Welcome back.
It's a massage. It's your chair. It's Massage Chair House.
Oh, welcome back to Whatever It's Live on WoodSports.com. I'm easy to watch some more reaction. Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Luke Skywalker in the building as well. I was negative on the Tigers as well, Smitty.
Yeah.
And there's one specific reason. My fucking guy, Superman, some call him. Parker Meadows got hurt before the season started. And obviously we just...
That sucked.
It was a miracle run to even make the playoffs last year. You knew the offense was kind of all year last year. But then this guy comes back. Fucking,
he's probably the most important player on the team.
Standing triple, a double off the wall. It could have easily been a home run.
Yep.
Stole a base, walked twice, 2 for 4 on the hits, and then a fucking Parker Meadows on brand catch, saving run.
I saw that ball had like a 970 expected batting or expected OPS that was hit, and Parker obviously made the rob. But yeah. It feels good to have your stallion back in center field.
Like when he caught it, he was just laying there laughing. He was like, "Oh, I'm back."
Yeah,
he's
like,
"That's fucking awesome."
He is, when healthy, the best defensive outfielder in the MLB. The guy is a freak, man. So to have him back is very good. I like to see him out there hitting because that was the one thing. Obviously, he got sent down with the sub 200 average last year. Then found his swing, came back, and was crushing the ball at the end of the year last year. So it's good to see that hiccup with the injury didn't change his bat at all, and he's swinging. I know it's just the White Sox, and it's just one game, but he's already got a .2 WAR after one game. So he's pretty impactful. It's good to have him back. Good to have him at the top of the lineup and getting on base for these guys.
Nick?
Yeah, ultimately, Parker Meadows makes everybody around him better. That's why he's had such a high impact on this team. And you see just post-game when Carey lights up about talking about Parker Meadows.
He's like, thank God I could just DH now.
Yeah. He's like, oh my God, we just love to watch this guy play out there. You see Scooble getting all hyped up in the dugout after. But the number that I want to bring up to you guys is Parker Meadows got sent down in 2024 on May 6th last season. And when he got called up on July 5th, this team ultimately, in games that he played, went 36-14. That is on pace to win 116 games, which is tied for the most of all time in the history of baseball. That is the impact that Parker Meadows has on this specific Detroit Tigers team. You're looking at not just an impact player for the Detroit Tigers, you're looking at a legitimate superstar where maybe he's not hitting 45 bombs, but it doesn't matter because he's hitting extra bases in and out, stolen bases, and playing Gold Glove caliber center field where it allows your other outfielders to go to the corner where they are way better, and that's what you see this team doing. Yeah, this team was on pace to win 116 games last season after the Parker Meadows call-up after he got his swing right last season.
Shout out Michael DeVries for the 5 gifted subs in the Woodward Sports Chat. Appreciate you, brother. And Nick, I agree 100%. I said it kind of in passing that he was one of the most important players on the team last year.
You got a fucking membership? Are you kidding me?
Let's go!
I never did this fucking thing ever. That's crazy.
But shout out Michael DeVries. Appreciate it personally.
And supremacy got one.
He was one of the most important players on this team last year, and with the OPS that he can generate at the top of the lineup and his defensive play, he is truly a special player when he can stay healthy. That is obviously the biggest thing with him, and hopefully he just continues the rest of the season and through the playoffs without a hiccup. But yeah, it's good to have him back, man. It's good to have a guy setting the base, setting the table for these guys.
Game back. That's insane.
One game back, and he's already got a .2 WAR.
Stolen base and everything.
His one game, this is what the MLB is saying, is his one game has been, 5 times as positive as Salvador Perez has been this whole year. Based on WAR. It's crazy, man. And he is just absolutely tearing things up already. I guess we got to calm down a little bit. It's the White Sox. It was one game, but it's so good to see the swing back, him flying around the base pass, making diving plays. Got to calm down.
No,
Nick.
we don't have to calm down for the numbers that I presented to you guys when he got called back up last year.
Yeah.
That is when this team legitimately on a pace to have the most wins in baseball of all time. And you're looking at the best team in baseball already, and you're adding a guy that brought that last season. You don't have to slow down, Spenny. I'm talking about the impact of this guy on the best team in the league.
Yeah.
He could be the best player on the best team in the league. No? You don't think so?
Am I mistaken?
Am I
think
wrong?
He could. I think he could.
Are you going to sit here and tell me that I'm wrong, bro?
He's just one of those guys, you saw the stolen base last night. All he has to do is get on base. He can damn near do the rest of it by himself, you know?
And he looked a little rusty even running around the bases last night. He said he was tired at the end, or Daniela called him out for the entire
He's definitely got that potential to be that. But, again, we've seen him do it in an extremely limited sample size. So, before I can even say that you could be the best player on this team, I need you to play a year without getting sent down to the minors or injured.
That's fair. He stepped up big in the playoffs last year.
He did, absolutely. He stepped up great. He was one of the driving factors of the Tigers making the playoffs last year. But again, he was sent down earlier that season. He's dealt with injuries. I needed to see him do it for an entire season before I could say he's one of our best players. He absolutely has the potential to be, though.
Yeah. He is the reason why I wanted to have Rob on, because Rob's excuse for New York being the number 1 team in the AL is because they're still doing well with injuries. We just added 2 everyday starters to the best team in baseball.
Yeah, and have a third coming back pretty soon.
One hit a home run last night.
Yep.
And the other did fucking all this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? The Tigers are the best team in the AL by far.
Yeah, they're the best team in the league. Not the AL. They're the best team in the MLB. They're better than the Dodgers.
It's
right
crazy.
now. Yeah.
I do want to see that rematch. Do we play them again?
I don't think so.
Just one
No, I
series?
think they're only playing once.
One in a division.
Yeah, but so last season when he did get called back up,
Maybe we'll see
he
the
had
World
a
Series.
0.96 batting average. Obviously terrible with a .443 OPS.
Yeah.
Those were his numbers. When
Wait,
he got called back
you mean
up,
a .096?
not even a 100
A
batting average.
.096, yeah, okay.
When he
I was about to
ended
say,
the season in the regular
0.96
season at a 244 with a 743 OPS.
Yeah.
Like that is like
How many at bats? Total.
a shit ton. After the fact of he played for 2 months straight and
How many total
3
at bats?
games. I gotta figure that out. I'm on the
'cause-
spot here, but
Here, I'll look it
I
up.
guess bottom line, the way I'm talking about Parker Meadows, it's not just this isn't like a Shohei Ohtani where he's gonna hit 50 bombs.
It was 82 at bats, so I need to see you do it for 200 plus before I'm going to be like, okay, you're one of the best players on the team.
Yeah,
Chat, where you at?
I think he has the potential to be the
He's got
best
the
player
potential
on the
to be.
best team
He's got the
in
potential
baseball,
to
which
be.
we are. I mean, I bought in.
So
to
you
what I
can
saw
see him
last
being
season.
better than superstar Riley Green.
I think what he does on the defensive side of the ball brings him to a level that is higher than Riley Green potentially.
Higher than a superstar.
I didn't say Riley's there yet. I said he also has potential to be. These are two guys that you build around for the next 10 years.
I don't know. I think you said Riley was a superstar.
You did say this is the
Said
year.
he's on the
Because
trajectory.
I was the one
yeah,
that said
it
he
is.
wasn't. Yeah.
What's up? We're getting there.
Speaking of, making defensive plays, Riley had that one where he fucking
He had a great
disappeared out of
catch in the
camera.
corner, yeah.
Do you think he caught it?
Yeah.
Or do you think it was like a little...
No, they would have shot. they have different angles. If he didn't catch it, they would have known.
That's fucking sick.
That was a great catch.
I don't know. The way that they talked about Parker even just before the season, like how bad or like how much he means to the team, I truly believe.
AJ called him the glue guy.
He is.
Yeah. Which, if you're getting on base, you're scoring runs, you're stealing bases, you're stretching doubles
Watch
to
him hit a bomb
triples,
tonight.
playing Golden Glove caliber center field, like
Perfect leadoff guy.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and we didn't even get to talk about Carey.
Yeah, and Carey hit 3 bombs. We haven't even talked about him yet.
All right,
Except
tell
for
us
not
about
being
Loom.
good in outfield. I will tell you about Loom. Loom Cannabis, man, I'm telling you, these are the best guys. Just the nicest people that know the most and have the best possible quality stuff. They have a ton of different locations to make sure they are providing the best of the best. And you can get that for 30% off if you use promo code WSN30. Scan that QR code and check them out at loom.com to find one near you. Order online, whatever you got to do, and make sure you're hitting the golf course this summer. Grab some of the Buzzin' drinks, 7.5% or 7.5 milligrams per can. They are perfect for the golf course. So check out loom.com and use code word WSN30 for 30% off your order. Every time.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well,
Why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
Let's get it up for David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
West Stanford Chevrolet, Cadillac, and Buick and GMC has deals for everybody. You can get a 2025 Envision Preferred all-wheel drive for $259 per month, or the 2025 Hummer EV SUV for $699 per month. Don't forget about that 2025 Sierra Double Cab Elevation for $169 per month. Scan the QR code on the screen to see their massive inventory. Let's Stanford Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, and GMC. Let's Stanford together. Let's drive.
What up, though? Welcome back to Wood Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. Easy to my Small Racks. Yo, Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Skywalker in the building as well. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Nick, you gave us some excellent numbers with Parker Meadows. But last night, I watched your recap of Tigers win. He has some numbers for Kerry Carpenter, too, joining some elite company.
Joining some elite company that I actually missed out on one of the players. I called it Delman Young, but it was actually Dimitri Young.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. Gotta figure out when you're wrong. Yeah, Carpenter joined a group of Victor Martinez, JD Martinez, Miguel Cabrera, Dimitri Young, Carlos Pena, and Bobby Higginson to have 3 home runs in a game this century.
Wow.
Kerry Bonds is back, not in the leadoff spot. I know a lot of people, not in the outfield, not hitting leadoff, back to doing what Kerry does, and that's hit absolute nukes, especially against the Chicago White Sox. I mean, what did you guys think about his performance last night? That was incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible, and it's not like they were cheapies. I mean, the last one, Robert almost got the last one, which was pretty crazy. But,
yeah, that was almost an unreal catch.
No, that's... Yes, that is what Kerry is. That we know what... I mean... You should know what Kerry is at this point, but that's what he is.
Some people think he's an outfielder.
He speaks calmly, and he carries a big stick. And the dude goes out there and just absolutely hits nukes. So you could tell the guy was excited to be back at DH because his first game back had 3 of them things. So, yeah, need Kerry to keep doing that. Love that. Shout out to him.
That was freaking awesome.
Yep.
And I only said freaking because I know he's super religious. But Kerry Carpenter is coming in dropping bombs. I mean, wasn't the pitch count at 20 for their pitcher in the first inning? They were working. He was
getting abused early.
They pulled him the third, didn't they? Yeah, and then we continued to work the other guy too, Wilson, I think it was. I don't know. That was an awesome game to watch following Frank Ragnar's retirement because I ain't gonna lie, boys, I was sad. I was
pretty depressed too.
3 sad ass moments. I was like sad initially, got over it, got sad again during the show, got over it, and then got sad again last night driving home. I kept listening to that fucking song that he likes, the fucking Sail Away.
Oh, Come Sail Away?
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing?
I don't know, man. So I was sitting there moping.
That's a banger. I would do that at karaoke.
All day.
On board, I'm the captain.
So climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow. On every shore. And I'll try best that I can. To carry on. Gathering of angels. Dude, that's a banger. It's a fucking excellent song. That was his pregame song. That's what playing Frank Ragnar's had. He's fucking moving massive.
I fucking love Frank Ragnar.
I know. Come on, let's not do this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm gonna start crying.
I know.
Shit means something to me, man.
No, but I was fucking sad, and then Kerry hit the first one. I was like, I was still kind of sad, and then he hit the second one, or Wenzel hit the second one. I was like, okay, I'm all right.
I mean, Jesus was a carpenter, dude. That was just a bright light shining down upon Detroit fans everywhere because just absolutely beautiful stuff. Kerry lifting us from our sorrows of Frank Ragnar retiring with 3 nukes on the head of the White Sox, man. Just ding bomb too. Dylan Dingler, absolute fucking stallion, dude.
Yo,
and
second
Parker
best
Meadows.
WAR in the AL, 4th best in the MLB.
Yeah,
for catchers.
Yeah,
crazy
Dylan
stuff.
Dingler, absolute stud. Obviously, we just talked about Parker Meadows for a whole segment. Kerry Bonds back in action. Javi making plays at short. Just a great, great game to really get some Detroit fans back in the swing of things after Frank's retirement.
Yeah, the cool thing too with the with Dingler is like, and coaches do this thing sometimes. Like you saw Dan do it with Jameson Williams. He's like, yeah, he's good. He's working on his hands a little bit, but he's good. And then you saw Jamo fucking step it up, become like the yak leader, get his first 1,000-yard season. Like they play these mental games. They put these like carrots in front of you, and I think that's what I think AJ did believe what he said, and I think he's a catcher at heart too. So he's like siding with his boy. But him saying that, giving Dingler that confidence in the interview, saying, "Hey, I think this guy should be the All-Star game." Fuck, I'm sure that boosted up some of his confidence.
Yeah,
and you're seeing that now.
You're seeing it, and that's what the guy is, dude. Like I said, he's a horse, man. I've said it before. He's everything we wanted James McCann to be. He's everything everybody said James McCann was going to be. And obviously, again, you got to do it consistently because James McCann did it for a year himself. And but the dude's got a cannon behind the plate. He's getting more and more comfortable receiving the pitching from the Tigers pitching staff. And obviously, he's swinging a very hot stick. So shout out to Dylan Dingler.
Shout out to fucking Ding Dong. Winsell Perez, too. Obviously, want to give him his love as well. Again, 2 everyday guys just add to the best team in baseball. It's
Vierling
insane.
coming back hopefully soon.
Yeah. What is the update?
Don't
with
know.
him? It was
Haven't
15
heard.
days his, or that was the?
I think it was
Jobs?
15. Yeah,
Jobs was 15.
Yeah, I think Vierling's was.
Tigers beat reporter. How long was Vierling's
Stick
IL?
sucks, says Rich Baldwin. Dude, that's a banger.
I don't remember on Vierling's. I could look it up real quick, but it was like re-aggravated the same shoulder. That's the big thing about Vierling.
And I saw a trade.
Mock
trade for the Detroit Tigers.
Did you?
To add a piece to put them over the top. Did you have that screenshot of the mock trade I sent in?
Yes,
the Tigers.
Yeah.
I'm about to send another one in.
An extra piece. It might be the same one.
This isn't a trade. I'd want to hit on Flaherty.
So here it is.
After.
But here was the mock trade I saw out there. Costa, excuse me. Costa posted this.
Shout out.
I don't know where. It looks like ESPN maybe or something.
Kind of looks like The Athletic.
Jim Costa posted this on Twitter. It is the Tigers.
Source, I made it up.
Trading for Bo Bichette.
That's a Google Doc.
And it says the Tigers have the best record in baseball, 40-21. And it's not only because Tarek Skubal is the game's finest pitcher. Detroit is deep.
He's so fine.
And Detroit plays clean baseball. And Detroit is managed by A.J. Hinch, perhaps the best on-bench technician in the game. While conventional wisdom suggests the Tigers could use another high-octane bullpen arm to secure outs at the end of games, renting Bichette's services before he hits free agency would infuse this lineup with the sort of bat Trey Sweeney simply does not yet yield. Bichette's gap-to-gap power would play well at Comerica and lengthen a lineup that has scored more runs than anticipated. After a homerless April, Bichette whacked 7 home runs in May and slugged better than 500. The Tigers don't need much with their prospect depth, though they could afford a luxury item. I absolutely agree 100% with this article.
I don't know who that guy is.
Bo Bichette, he's good.
Yeah.
He's an outfielder. He's been in the league for a long time. I'm sorry. Bo Bichette is a third baseman.
The guy from Star Wars.
No.
Played short, can play third.
Yeah, who are you? I was thinking of what? I was thinking of the guy from he used to play for the Red Sox. What is his name? I always get him and Bo Bichette confused.
Pokemon.
Benintendi. I always get Benintendi and Bichette.
Benintendi's outfield
Mixed up.
Padres,
Bo
Giants.
Bichette. Yeah, left side of the infield guy, third baseman. He's got
you can play shortstop too.
Some pop in his bat.
Play short as well.
Yeah, but we'd probably put him at third base. You put Javi at third base?
Maybe. I don't know. Did they say what this trade would take there, Spenny? Because you piqued my interest.
Fett. That's who. Yeah, Boba Fett is who you were talking about.
Yes.
No, they didn't say what it would take. But again, rental of a guy that's going to hit free agency. He's going to get paid.
Boba Fett and Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
That's that fucking close.
Yeah, it is pretty close. But
I need some edits.
Bo Bichette is a guy I would love in this Tigers lineup because, like he said, it just extends it. It gives you another power bat in there. 7 home runs in May you could absolutely use. And he's a guy that you could throw on the left side of the infield, either short or third base, and have Javi play the other. You think having Bo Bichette there at 6 instead of a Colt Keith, and that bumps Keith down a little bit, or however you want to do it. But looking at a lineup that could look like Parker Meadows, Gleyber Torres, Riley, Torque, Bichette, and then Dingler, like that's talk about murderer's row. That's something that you would go. That's something you would go into the playoffs with, and teams would be scared of. After they already are scared of this Tigers lineup, but that's a guy that
you don't get a fucking break in this lineup.
There's no like pixie dust on Bo Bichette. Like there's pixie dust on McKinstry. There's pixie dust on Javi. These guys are probably going to come back to normal. Javi is a little bit. Bo Bichette is what he is, and that would be a rental that would help you win a World Series. That's why I would do it.
I don't know if there's pixie on McKinstry, man. He's still fucking going.
There's definitely a little bit of pixie dust on McKinstry there. My bad. Yeah, Bo Bichette is certified strictly playing shortstop right now.
And the Blue Jays are cooked. Dude.
I would allow him to play shortstop for this team if we did make this trade. I love some of the magical plays from Javi. I still need to see it for a longer extended period of time before I'm bought in fully on Javi. And that's why this trade was a possibility right now. I think you think about McKinstry, you think about a Javi Baez, you think about a Trey Sweeney. This guy adds a lot to that left side, specifically the shortstop spot. But I'm sure he could play third base because he's a hell of an athlete.
Yeah.
So Bo Bichette, you're looking at a guy that was a multi-time All-Star early in his career, had a down year last season, but is getting hot at the right time. 24 extra base hits, and you know what? If this guy joined the lineup, he'll be back to All-Star form.
I'm giving up Chase Young for him right now.
They're not doing that.
Fair. I do it.
Toronto?
Yeah,
probably.
Chase Young at this point is lost.
But they're just going to lose him for free. Like he's going to be a free agent. Toronto's not. Like I know I talked about Lorenzo giving him up. I think you could give Lorenzo up for somebody better than Bo Bichette just because of he's a free. It's a rental.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have to give up Lorenzo to get Bo Bichette. I'm looking at guys like, would you do Wenzel and Jace Young for Bo Bichette? Because I would.
He's looked great.
He's had over 800 OPS every year. He hasn't been hurt.
I know.
Like this guy.
I'm saying Wenzel's looked great.
Wenzel's looked great, yeah. But
I would look at. God damn it! How do they feel about Andy Ibanez?
You want two guys that can't play third base in the MLB?
Love Andy. I don't know. This is such a crazy
not giving up Andy
speculation.
It wouldn't take Lorenzo or a guy of that caliber because like I just he's a free agent.
Does Young have any juice left?
I think he would have some juice to a team like Toronto that's like, hey, what if we catch something here?
True.
He's ready. Like Young is ready to play in the MLB. He just hasn't looked like an MLB player. So
yeah, I would.
Do we get a guy that we could put at third base for the rest of the year this year and see if we get a player out of him for a guy that's going to walk in free agency anyways?
Yeah, I mean, I would trade Jace Young in a heartbeat for him, 100%. The Wenzel thing makes it a discussion.
I'm trying to think of what else you would attach to it. Because, like, maybe a pitcher. Do they want one of the pitching prospects?
We don't really have too many.
Do they want a Sawyer Gibson-Long? Do they want a Matt Manning? Because those are the... Obviously, you could say Lorenzo, easy, yeah. They'd say absolutely, but you're not going to do that.
What about a Hao-Yu Lee? Because that's not on the top 100 yet, but he's 22 years old, hitting well in AAA.
Yes, I would do Hao-Yu Lee.
So those are the type of guys that we're now thinking about, where it's not the top 100,
not
but it's right on the outside. I think Hao-Yu Lee he's...
I'm with you. I mean,
I'd rather do Jace Young.
I would rather do Jace Young.
Hao-Yu Lee is expendable, though. He's an expendable asset.
They both are.
Yeah, Jace Young's.
For sure. And this is all speculation. We have no inside source on this, but I'd be down.
I would do Hao-Yu Lee for Bo Bichette, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, we know what Bo Bichette is. He's not Andrew Benintendi. He's a guy that's hit over 800 OPS every year except for last year when he was injured.
We got a super chat from Ryan's reaction. I put some thought in Ragnar's retirement. Easy. How soon can you learn to play center? I played guard. I was a very good pulling guard. Not a good pass blocker.
I played center the last 6 games my senior year because somebody got hurt.
I was a third down specialist, pass rush specialist. That's all I was good for.
Yeah.
I had no gap discipline at all whatsoever.
Yeah, my senior year,
very much see ball, get ball.
I had never played center before, but my senior year they put me at center my last 6 games. because I was the only offensive lineman we had.
I remember my freshman year as pulling guard. I fucking hit this kid. I twisted his helmet. Fucking had snot coming out.
Hell yeah.
I just closed my eyes. I didn't even know I was hit him that hard. I was scared for myself.
Dude, I used to love pulling. I used to fucking demolish
It was
kids.
fun as fuck.
I used to demolish kids.
Because I got that lower center of gravity, too, so when I pop up on you, you're getting fucked up. Yeah. No center, though. I've never played center.
But yes, I would trade How You Leave for Boba Fett. Boba Fett. And then you figure out, you put him at short, fine. You put Javi at third, fine. Whatever you're going to do.
He's got some aura to him, so I know it probably adds a couple style points for you.
Definitely aura. And he'd be, like I said, what's he betting? 5th? At the very lowest 6th in this lineup?
I'm not sure, but that would be a hell of a trade. That'd be super exciting, and like
that might make you the favorite
to bet. No, maybe.
I don't know. We gotta go to break though. We gotta pay some bills. Nick, you want to tell us about Vin Johnson?
Are the Dodgers like minus 260 or something like that?
We'd have to take a peek at it.
I definitely make you the favorite in the American League if you aren't already.
I know we got some football at some point coming up. I gotta just give you guys a quick little stat about the guy that was on the mound last night, Jack Flaherty, and what he's been up to his last.
Well, late on us now. We're kind of already over.
Let's go now, Jack Flaherty, boys and girls. Chris, did that clip come through okay?
Yes, it did.
So this is from Rob Friedman, pitching ninja. Jack's been on a tear. Real quick.
I was trying to get you shut up for like 5 minutes.
All right,
Jack. Shout out Jack. Bounce back Jack. Shout out.
Bounce back Jack. Look at these 2 pitches back to back. Just
we just had a whole meeting about this today. You're about to get us. Take it off, Chris. What are we doing?
Get rid of it.
Yep. Great job.
You know the 3-cam that.
Well, you know that.
Jack Flaherty, 2.24 ERA in his last 4 starts, 26 Ks. You're looking at once again.
I thought we were good.
Once again, top of the line rotation guy in his last 4 starts. He's 15th in strikeouts in the MLB. Jack Flaherty's officially effing back, and this team
still a couple hiccups in the 6th inning.
Deeper. Yeah, the 6th inning troubles still arise.
Still there. That's the thing.
Dante wants Paredes back.
Isaac Paredes? No thanks. I'm not. No.
Why, he's developed now?
No.
He's batting 252.
No thanks.
He's got some knockers on.
I'm good.
I want to give Jack some shine. I know it's Spenny's favorite starter of this Tiger team.
Yeah, no, he's been pitching well. He's made 3 consecutive good starts in a row.
I mean, last time it was the White Sox.
4 consecutive good starts, and it's against the White Sox, and he had 13 runs of support. But no, it's good to see him pitching well because we need Jack Flaherty. If you're going to make runs in the playoffs, he's going to be your second starter when you're looking at your rotation in the playoffs. So
his ERA's back under 4.
Yep, back under 3.75 at 3.72.
Yep.
Yeah, keep knocking that.
I mean, we know it's there. It's just
we need our guy Reese to come back is what we need. Babyface was dealing.
Yeah, bullpen game tonight.
Yeah, Brisky starting.
I can get him going.
What is the timetable for Reese?
I've been keeping up with it. I got nothing solidified.
His finger, right?
I have nothing certain.
It was his finger?
Yeah, his right middle finger.
All right, let's go to break.
Yep, I got you.
Tell us about Vin Johnson.
Shout out Jack
Flaherty. If you've got a crisis, let Ven point the way. Step 1, verify with details and photos. Step 2, engage your attorney. Step 3, notify your insurance provider. Get justice with Ven Johnson Law.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Are you a real Detroit sports fan? Woodward Sports is here to give you all the Detroit sports you can handle. Weekdays, make sure you're locked in on Wake Up Woodward from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Followed by Big D Energy with Neil Rule and Darren McCarty from 11 a.m. to 1. Up next, you can't miss Ermanni and Edwards with Maz from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And finish the day out with the bad boys of Detroit sports media, the Woodward Heavyweights, from 5 to 7 p.m. Okay, wait, that isn't enough for you, you sports freak? Check out Woodward Wings, Woodward Ringside, and the Lions Weekly Update every Sunday with Broder, Terry Foster, and Sean Belegian. Subscribe on YouTube for all our great content, and make sure you're following on all social media. X, IG, Facebook, and TikTok. You want sports? We got you covered. Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon, and Ermanni and Edwards with Maz Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Mad Packs. They are in stores now. Go to getmadpacks.com to find all the different dispensaries they're in. They got the regular flower, the THCA Moon Rocks. They've got the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas and the High-Low infused pre-rolls. Mad Packs. They've been keeping me lifted all summer. Make sure you go get some from yourself or for yourself. Again, go to getmadpacks.com to find the store near you.
Mad Packs.
And let me tell you about Dr. Pierce. Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on Ermanni and Edwards with Maz, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game, performing at your best. For more information, visit him at MichiganSportsandSpine.com or give him a call at 248-426-9944.
Welcome back to World Overweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. Shout out to our everydayers, for our all-dayers, I should say, because I know some of you guys are part of the morning show, and I want you guys to deliver this message, because I'm looking at this poll right now. Can Parker Meadows be the best player of the Tigers? And it's 64% yes over Riley Green at 36%. I need that message relayed to Flannel Sam so we get the crash out we're all looking forward to.
I texted Flannel. I said, Flannel, our show is saying Parker is going to be better than Riley. And he said, I love Parker, but that is way premature. Always trying to create divides against Riley, I see.
37%.
Flannel, you're Riley's the one who wanted to send him to the minors, so he can't be that good.
I don't know why he's doing this, because he's going to hear that every single time.
He's overcompensating.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love him. But, like, that's what it is.
He said, can't just appreciate Parker and Riley in the same outfield and lineup.
Because last night.
What was it? What was the percentage?
64-36 right now.
60. I'm gonna say 65%. I'm guessing it. I'm gonna say 70%.
Flannel's saying, I know I'm late, but Riley Green is still over Parker Meadows. I love what Parker brings to the table, but let's slow down a tad.
Is he in the chat or did he text you? Oh yeah, he is.
Flannel, 70% of the chat. Don't look at it. 70% of the chat says that Parker Meadows is gonna be better than Riley Green.
I mean, I agree with Flannel right now, but I'm saying you potentially got what could be your best hitter, or I guess best person in the lineup, and the playing defense.
So if you project Riley Green to be a superstar, but you think Parker is going to be better, you think he's an MVP candidate loading? Because that's the.
I think you're talking about two potential superstars there, Spenny. I don't know about MVP anytime in this era when Aaron Judge is playing baseball, but yeah. I think
Aaron
you're
Judge is
thinking about a
nuts.
star. I mean, that Bobby Witt.
I mean, better than a superstar is Aaron Judge. And Bobby Witt,
you're
like
thinking
that's
at two superstars.
Yeah,
I don't think he said better than a superstar, did he?
He said he's gonna be better than Riley Green. He said Riley Green's gonna be a superstar.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Cardia says Fat Riley and Parker could close the talent.
Dumbo Jumbo with a super chat in there. He said, "What did you guys think of Dylan Smith's debut? I'm locked in on every pitch he will ever make as long as he's a Tiger."
Yo, so
Dumbo
like,
Jumbo
shout out to you, who fucking told me he used to be a starter, now he's a reliever. I saw him pumping it out there because he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just, I'm here. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for like just you know."
Hey, he had a clean inning.
Good stuff.
He hit his first batter. A little bit of the yips there, but no, he cleaned up after that. It was fine.
Had good pace out there. I thought he was doing well with like the pitch clock. I thought that's what stood out the most to me. I think he was ready to get the ball, fire it.
Look comfortable.
Good variety.
Also, you got a 13-0 lead, so
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes somebody pretty comfortable. And when they say, "Hey, dude, you got a 13-0 lead, just throw the fastball over the middle."
Who do you remind you of? This girl.
I would have to think about that, but he had a couple double plays, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or it's a couple deep double plays.
I think so, yeah. Ryan says superstar or superstar?
Jesus Christ. I mean, I think this guy could be... I think he could be the best player on the best team in baseball. And we are the best team in baseball. Yeah, if he goes... Yes, I think he can.
I don't hate it. I mean, I'm not mad.
Honestly, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Riley's pretty... outside of, like, lefties, Riley's really consistent.
Riley's very good. But Parker was... Like I said, Parker's just got to stay healthy and show me he could do it for 200 at-bats.
Yeah.
And then I'll say it.
I'm with Spinny on this one. We got to see a little bit longer.
Oh,
but you know me, I'm a Parker stan. And that's... He's one of my favorite reasons to watch the Tigers last year. Him and Veerling, honestly.
Way more aura than Riley Green.
That's fair. I can't deny that. I have this question, too. Has anyone ever seen Parker and Aiden Hudson in the same room?
No. They do look pretty similar.
They look pretty fucking similar in the face. It's kind of nuts.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a skinnier version of Hutch. They're both like, what, 6'6"?
Yep. Yeah, Parker's a big dude.
I think to me it's just the eye test of last season of the special run that we went on and how big of a part he was to that run.
He's probably the biggest,
I already had the numbers,
parts.
Backed it up, and in the playoffs he showed up.
Yeah.
We don't.
I got to see it for
Houston
a season.
game, breaking the game open with the first run, big time home run right before we were about to. I think you guys were already on, but I remember listening, getting pumped in the fist, double D on the call. Yeah. I'm all the way bought in on this team and B Parker Meadows and C fucking Riley Green. I'm bought in on all of them.
Murderers Row and Parker Meadows.
Flannel's gonna come at you now. You better be ready.
That's okay.
Who wins that fight?
Nick.
Yeah, I got Nick. I don't want to say it out loud, but
yeah, sorry.
Since you already said it.
Flannel's got the heart.
Flannel, I don't want
Flannel's
that.
Not
the video of Nick changed our perspective.
And Flannel's not the most coordinated guy. He'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Flannel, I don't want the smoke.
Flannel's got
I can see Flannel doing like one of those
Flannel's got the
swings.
reach, though, for sure. Flannel's got long arms.
If he gets you one of those like wraparounds, it's a wrap.
Dude, who would win, you or Flannel?
Me.
Easy, probably, yeah.
I love you, Flannel.
What about Chris or Flannel?
Flannel.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean...
It's like Bulbasaur Blastoise kind of conversation.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. I can't vouch for myself for the fight. We've had the conversation before.
You can have Luke be your champion. That's a pretty good choice.
Nah.
Luke would fuck Flannel.
I mean, I've never been in like a real fight, but like you got to have delusional confidence, and that's how I always feel.
That is true.
Regardless.
You can't go into a fight thinking you're going to lose.
That's true.
Or you will.
Yeah.
That's very true. You guys want to go a quick break and then talk Lions?
Yeah, we can do that.
You kind of already read that once. Do we go or do we do?
I don't want the smoke with you either, Nick. It's all love. Just kidding. You're a little baby back bitch, and I'll slap you across the face.
All right.
Sam Reynolds in the Woodward Sports Chat.
He signed it. That's
crazy, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he said, eat shit, Nick. I'll whoop your ass. Flannel.
Wow. So I'll punch that mustache right up your fucking face.
Yeah.
Little fruitcake.
I'll show you who really runs Royal Oak. All right, let's go to break.
Take us a break.
Let's go to break.
God damn it, Rook.
Damn it, Rook. Tell us about Caesars.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Caesars Woodward 1000 is code word if you guys want to save up to $1,000 on your very first bet. It's a bonus bet if your bet loses. The code word is Woodward 1000. Get your first bet back up to $1,000. Visit Caesars Sportsbook or scan the QR code on the screen.
The bad boys of Detroit sports media are here. We won't back down. We are Woodward Sports, Detroit's #1 sports network. The boys of summer are here, and Woodward Sports is all over the Motor City with the White Claw Tigers Tour. Come party with Woodward Sports, watch the Tigers, and sip on some White Claw all summer long. The best bars, big giveaways, live events, and a party that only Woodward Sports can throw. Ain't no party like a Woodward Sports party. Join us Friday, June 13th from 5 to 7 with the heavyweights at Nemo's in Corktown for the White Claw Tigers Tour, brought to you by White Claw and Ven Johnson. Love Woodward Sports? sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Head if you aren't already, and give us a follow at Woodward Sports on all of the social media platforms. Detroit's #1 digital network is right here, Woodward Sports. So you can find us everywhere. That's YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch. All the great content you love from the personalities you know and love. Detroit Sports' #1 digital network is Woodward Sports. Give us a follow everywhere.
Fan in the Woodward Sports chat says Woodward Sports cage matches would be good viewing. Set it up, boys. I've never been more confident in our show winning now that we got Luke.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an extra ace in the hole right there.
It depends if it's on a DMAC day. That's the only show that matters.
I think me and Luke would be enough to
take DMAC.
To temper DMAC.
Whoa.
I think we could do it.
Oh. Might have to head on down to the Warren Wrestling.
We would just have to we'd have to blitz him. We couldn't let him get his arms extended.
You gotta hit the school of Darren McCarty Wrestling to find that, get an answer for that one.
Yeah.
He's got that wiry fucking.
He's wiry. Yeah.
He's got some long,
and he's extremely strong.
Yeah.
But
he's got that wiry strength.
Yeah. I think we could bum rush him.
You think you and Spencer could take Darren McCarty? Hit the mic on your answer though. He's headed to the mic, ladies and gentlemen.
Get the fuck up there. I got you. There's not a doubt in my mind that me and Spencer.
Oh, yeah. It's muted.
It's
no.
muted.
Unmute yourself. Dude,
this guy Nick set him up for failure.
Yeah, he did set him up for failure.
That's real low class, Nick.
Yeah, very low class.
There's not a doubt in my mind me and Spenny got that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's aggressive. I got some doubts, but I like the confidence.
To be fair, you haven't met Darren in person yet.
Yeah. I've taken a DMAC punch before. Not fun.
Yeah, they're supposed to be play punches, and he was beating the fuck out of us.
We just got to do everything we can to avoid his hands on the way in.
Yeah.
Because if he clips one of us, probably lights out.
Did you wrestle in high school?
What sports? One of us isn't going to make it. That's true.
It's like the 100-man versus gorilla.
I agree, 100%. Yeah, one of us has to be a sacrificial lamb. So we'll both run at him at the same time. He's going to pick one of us because that's what he's going to do.
I think Luke has to be the sacrificial lamb just because you're past brain injuries.
Okay.
Your brain might turn off quicker.
Yeah, that's true. I've had like double-digit concussions. So if I catch a DMAC punch to the temple,
because his first wave won't last as long as yours.
One of us has to go low. One of us has to go high.
It's fair.
Oh, he's a rap actually. You guys fucking bumble him in that scenario.
Shane Daniels says, going to be in town this weekend for my boys' bachelor party.
Shout out.
If I stop by the studio either Thursday or Friday. Yeah, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
Drop by, say what's up.
Come on by. Just don't be weird.
Spencer some food.
Bring some food, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that
drinks.
what we used to say?
Yeah. To Anson.
To Anson.
Yeah, like, hey, guess stop. I'd be like, you gotta bring some tacos or something, man. But to be fair, that's when Anson was on the SOL kick, and
he used to bring
unbearable.
some fire-ass food.
Dog, he brought some good. I don't know where those from. Those tacos
really good
fire.
Yeah. Shout out to Anson.
Spenny
has the tism strength. I do. Definitely helps.
Yeah, that's very true.
We're all on the spectrum.
Exactly.
Chris, I sent you that video earlier from Twitter. Would you mind playing that one?
Yes.
This thing's fucking sexy, boy.
From Rob Friedman.
Anson bring food in for you. It's crazy.
I mean, we're trying to make it a sponsored thing, though. It wasn't like a.
Yeah, it's true.
It was like a bully.
We did. Yeah, it's true.
Look at this. Look at this. Come the fuck on, dude.
Come
on, dude. And
looking like me out
I gotta be honest real quick, too. I could be way off
Chris,
here.
you couldn't do that
because,
if you
again,
tried.
a lot of J-Mo's work last year was the intermediate routes.
And that was Ennis, right?
That's on Ennis. Yeah, number 9 is Ennis.
Oof.
Who, as much as you can with the Jamison Williams. Oh, let that loop. I mean, this ain't no
My balls was hot.
podcast television.
Chris, stop teasing the.
How often? Remember, they said Jams will be running a lot more routes outside this year.
Yeah.
Bam.
That's a money
That's
route.
literally
And
my move.
That is
and
the
a fantastic catch.
That is your argument for him having more yards than Amon-Ra St. Brown this year. Running because Amon-Ra don't even run those.
Oh, it's interesting.
Honestly, I think Tim Patrick last year was the only one running these kind of routes to the outside like that. Everything else was intermediate.
Sensational.
Oh, that was such a nice route, dude.
And by the way,
Dan Campbell talked about him putting his foot in the ground, getting more separation right there. Oh, cross.
Let him cook.
Obviously, he's going to beat him over the top. Goff puts that one out there. That's a touchdown.
Bro, he had to slow down at the end to fucking catch that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Goff puts that one out there. That's a touchdown.
Hey, relax, dude.
Sorry.
That's our fucking Lord. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? JG got the best arm in the league.
Yep.
Biggest brain in the fucking league, son. We don't even need no Frank Rag now.
Malik Peterson, shout out Chef. He says he cooked him for wearing his old number. Facts.
That is true. Also, is Ennis just getting a rep there, or is Ennis repping with first team there? Because it was first team offense.
That was first team offense.
What's going? I told you guys Ennis was nice. And both interviews, I don't know if you caught DJ Reed brought it up, Ennis is out here busting his ass. And then Jack Campbell said too, and this is like they asked him like who's biggest jump right now so far. It's still early, obviously, but Ennis was a name that popped up. I'm just
hungry, dude.
It might be a fucking issue here. I told Spinny's hungry. Setting up some food to eat it.
Yeah, I would, dude. I'm pretty hungry. Tummy's rumbling.
Fucking starving.
Tummy's rumbling a little bit, dude. I don't know.
Maybe
it's because I had the large coffee this morning. I don't know.
I think that'd be like a cool heavyweight tradition. Someone just send like a random DoorDash.
Yeah, I'll eat it. I don't care.
Like I'll try and crab
it's
roll.
Not like bull testicles or something gross. Like if it's just food.
No, fuck it. That's the game. Like they send the bull testicles. We'll try it. It's Pride Month, baby.
It is Pride Month. If you send a fried bull testicle here, I'll eat it.
Oh my god.
That's easy segment. You can have that one.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He just said he'd do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. You say yeah.
We'll split it. Half a nut.
It's probably so chewy.
Split the sack.
What's it called? Oysters or?
I don't know.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters, yeah.
Which is what the fuck is wrong?
I
with
don't
you guys
even
in the
know.
Rocky Mountains, dude?
Yeah.
These are oysters. No, they're not.
Yeah. That's
Luigi
Lions
Gaming.
guy says Amik is injured. That's true. That's probably why. Yep. Good point.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn.
Makes sense.
Well, was that an outside? No, they looked in slot.
Yeah, it looked like in slot too, but
because almost like he came out of the backfield. Jamel's route running has been.
He's going to be
watch
so.
this
I'm
kid
telling
get better
you,
year
dude,
by year.
he's going to be so good.
I
I'm
believe
talking
you.
first team All Pro.
Luigi Gaming, easy on record, no backing out.
Yeah, Easy said he'd eat bull penis.
No, I said balls, testicles.
Chris said he'd eat bull penis.
You said it happened.
Chris ate bull penis in Wisconsin.
Such a thing. Here's the thing with this AI today. You can just make up anything.
That is true.
That
Easy.
is true.
Make a video of Chris saying he'll eat penis.
I'm gonna make Chris saying the wildest shit. He's about to be saying the new Kanye song.
Dog, if you do that, I gotta get you back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How do you get me back? I'm racially ambiguous.
And he doesn't have AI.
Yeah, and you don't have AI.
I'll start the video off by saying I am easy. This is my ethnicity.
It
And
should be
here
a
are the
video of
things
Chris
I'd like
doing
to say.
brown face. Trying to pretend to be me.
Chris doing brown face
in a fat suit. Your head's too big though. It'd be too obvious.
For sure.
Your head is too
Head
big.
so big can't sit behind.
You got a big ass head.
Is that a line from
Yeah,
someone?
Kanye song.
Kanye.
Head so big you can't sit behind. Well,
Yeah.
he's talking about it facetious or
Yeah.
figuratively.
Big ego. Oh
Chris
yeah, you
is
know
talking
have
about it literally. He's got a big head.
Yeah.
It's
Easy
both.
said he'd sell
It's
his
a double
soul
entendre. You feel me?
if the Lions didn't win a Super. I didn't say that.
I heard it.
That is a.
Well, let's go to break. Tell us about merch. Or no, what?
Wait, what? No, I thought we were just gonna let it cook until 6:30.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Is Rob on?
No.
No, not yet.
Oh, like we're not going to break?
I guess not.
Okay.
Well, we kind of skipped ahead.
Yeah, we did.
You're good. That's all right. Do you have those clips of JJ McCarthy? I don't even know. Are these even like recent? Are these like old?
I think they're old.
Yeah, because no way they're in pads right
I think they're AI.
No, they're not in pads right now.
now. Yeah. Fuck it. We don't have to play it then.
Yeah, it was from last
Did
year.
you watch them though?
Yeah.
They make you.
No. David Blau does that shit at training camp, bro. No, dude. I'm not worried.
I've seen Dave Blantre. He fucking sucks. Dave Blau though was their quarterback coach.
Yeah, this is from last year for sure.
Yeah,
not
because they're in
yeah.
pads. There's no fucking way. I mean, that is an insane.
Look at those five Vikings fans out there.
Yeah, all five Vikings
All
fans.
Vikings fans showing out for their team.
With their
Dude,
20
Lions
Twitter
stands
accounts.
are fucking packed.
Yeah.
To be fair, they're probably home with their pillow.
That's true.
Yeah, it's very fair. All right, so it is nice. It's like that. It's like Jordan Love in a sense, where like he makes some of the craziest fucking throws, but also some of the stupidest fucking throws. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it's nice you can make that, but we dealt with that with Stafford. You know what I'm saying? It's like just because you can make every fucking throw doesn't mean you make that fucking throw.
I even think though that's kind of disrespectful to Stafford, like to the level that Stafford was at.
Fair.
So.
That's fair.
Bingham in the Woodward Sports Chat, he says, I live in Texas. I can make them fried bull nuts possible. I mean, if you can get them here, like, would you have to
ship it bull nuts?
Ship them
Okay, it can't be like moldy. Like they gotta be like DoorDash
on like dry ice or something.
yeah.
If you go through the trouble of
not raw. I'm not.
No.
Unless like a delicacy.
Nope.
I'm not eating anything raw. I'm not eating anything that put me in danger.
I'm not eating brains.
I'd eat brains.
I would not eat brains.
I feel like brains would level you up a little bit.
That's not how that works, dude.
I'm so much smarter.
From level 1 thief to level 100 master.
Level 50 crook.
Yeah, level 50 crook.
Level 100 boss.
So eat a couple brains, then you're fucking boom. Now I'm the owner.
I don't get those ads anymore.
Huh?
Those ads, I don't get those anymore.
I don't think they're around anymore.
No.
Yeah, that game. I get that damn shooting game though all the time. The one where it's like with the numbers. The like Army Wave one.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Where it's like, oh, let's get the extra people here.
Yeah, and then I get another ad that says, no, that game was fake. This one is the real one, and I just keep getting that over and over.
Malik
again.
Peterson, confirmed zombie in the Woodward Sports Chat, says brains taste like fat. It's not as good at all. So confirmed zombie in the Woodward Sports Chat. Shout out to Chef. He says camel's tongue is a must try. You freaky ass.
I've had cow tongue.
I don't want to.
You have?
I don't want to eat.
I've heard that before.
What was that like?
It's super tender. It's good.
Really?
It's got to be cooked the right way.
I've had gator.
I've never had gator.
Cow
It's like chicken. It's actually honestly gator was really good.
I've eaten shark jerky.
Have you guys ever had frog legs?
Yeah,
yes,
frog legs
I have.
are good.
I thought they were a little too like slimy.
Yeah, it's gross.
I like frog legs. Depends how you cook them. You can grill them.
Yeah, grilling probably would be better.
We'll see.
Cody Ingle says it's a year old. Woodward
We'll
admin was
see.
getting cooked for the JJ Slur post. Cody Ingle, listen, my boys, I'm glad they got cooked for that post.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we doing
I don't
posting
know. I
JJ
saw that
McCarthy
too, yeah.
highlights?
DJ
come on.
McCarthy.
DJ McCarthy. Help the Super Bowl Vaughn in the Woodward Sports Chat. Help, the Rizzler is trying to edge me. All right, man. There you go.
That's insane.
Spenny, you sound like the guy that cooks gator. Who, Stale Cracker? That's money, dude. Listen, my friend Keon says I look like that guy.
I don't know who that is.
Stale Cracker, you've never seen him?
Chef is from Australia. So much
Chef
love,
is from Australia.
Shout out to him. I think it's a morning time for him right now.
Justin says fried squid. Is that different than calamari?
Yes.
Or is that just, okay.
You like
because calamari is great.
Calamari is deep fried squid, but you can also get like strips of squid cooked on the barbecue.
You ever see the videos
I love squid.
Those Asian restaurants with the frog legs, they pour the sauce and they start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's muscle memory, dude. It's like when you're dying.
That's gross.
Muscle memory, bro.
That just freaked me out. I hate watching those. Let's go to break. Hopefully when we come back, we'll be connected with Rob. Merchant Buddies. Although I don't know the buddies.
Have you guys ever had escargot before we do?
I love escargot.
You've had
escargot. Yeah, escargot is delicious. Clausen Steakhouse.
Yes,
really
I've
good
had
escargot.
What is?
I've had theirs. Happy hour.
Yeah. You just put it like on a little piece of toast or a little cracker. It's salty. It's good. It's really good.
Who was the nasty motherfucker
French.
to start that?
The French.
I can see that.
Michigander says, I love puss. We all do.
Puss guy, for sure.
Puss. Big puss guy.
Yeah, big puss guy.
That's my favorite thing to eat for sure.
Yep.
Not going to lie.
I don't know.
Very rewarding.
Beef stroganoff's pretty good. Clip it! All right, well, yeah, let's go to break. Hopefully Rob will join us coming up shortly. Tell us about merch.
Let me tell you about merch. The best place to get Woodward sports gear, or Detroit sports gear for that matter, is woodwardsports.com. Go ahead and head on over to the shop tab, which is on the website. Go to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab there. Get yourself hoodies, tees, hats, all that, all teams, all seasons. Make sure you are tapping in for the best Detroit sports merch in the game.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza's been around. It's a Detroit staple, the original Detroit-style pizza. Save 10% on your entire order. Use the promo code 10meal. It's buddyspizza.com. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Small Reaction, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. We are also joined by the legendary Rob Parker, joining us after some questionable statements that we'd say. We heard the Tiger stuff. You said the Yankees are the best team in the AL.
You just disagree with me. I don't know if they're questionable. You just disagree, huh?
Yes. The Yankees, you said, were the best team in the AL. Tigers have the best record in all of MLB. We're missing guys, too. We just got Parker Meadows back. Winslow Perez, they went off last night.
You're not missing your ace pitcher in Garrett Cole, who hasn't pitched all season. They lost their ace, okay, who's their ace pitcher. The other thing is, as good as the Tigers are, no one's here to say that they're not good and not going to make the playoffs. They have a one-game lead over the Yankees in the loss column. They've played more games than the Yankees, so they have more wins. You don't look at wins, you look at the loss column. They're one game. The Yankees are one game behind the Tigers in the loss column. That's all I'm saying. It's not a runaway. They're not the best team by far. And the Tigers have feasted on the bad teams. They have their record of 13-1 against Colorado, the Angels, the Orioles, and what's the other bad team? They have 4 bad teams that they beat up on, and the White Sox, which I'm not mad at. That's who's on the schedule. But the rest of the league, they're 27-20. So that's not that amazing. They should be beating up on those teams, and, they've done it.
And you said about Skubal that what you did say that his Cy Young last year does not just immediately mean he's the Cy Young this year, which I agree with. It's a season-by-season award. But just like you said that you don't look at wins, you look at the losses for the team stats. You don't look at wins or ERA for how good a pitcher is anymore. Tarik Skubal leads the MLB in WAR for pitchers. He leads the American League in WHIP, strikeouts. He has over 11 more strikeouts per 9 innings than he has walks. And he is one of the most dominant pitchers, if not, actually not one of. He is the most dominant pitcher in baseball over the past 2 seasons. So saying Max Fried is deserving of the MVP over him because he has more wins and a better ERA, I think those are 2 stats that you don't look at when you're talking about a Cy Young pitcher.
Okay, here's the thing that's the issue I have with that is why did the Tigers not advance last year to the ALCS and Cleveland did? Do you know why? Why did they not? That? Because they lost. They lost, and Skubal lost.
So we're talking about a single postseason game?
Hold on. But you're talking about wins and losses don't matter. They do matter because sports has a short menu. You could tell me about all these other stats. It's about wins and losses. That's what you could. Wins don't matter. Because that's how you advance. That's how you win a World Series. You could have the best stats in the world. It's about wins. And here's what I look at. When Max Fried has pitched for the Yankees this year, he's now 7-1. I think 7-1.
Just got pummeled by the Dodgers.
Right, 7-1. And the Yankees are 10-2 in games he started. That's my point. Skubal is a great pitcher.
He's a better pitcher.
I'm not giving him the Lifetime Achievement Award about this year.
It's not a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's the statistic. He is a better pitcher this year than Max Fried. Just because you have Aaron Judge.
No, I look at more stuff than that because
what else do you look at other than wins?
I'm trying to explain it to you. Max Fried did not come to New York to be the ace. So you lose your ace. Max Fried has to jump into that spot and make sure and hold the Yankees together with the loss of a pitcher. A lot of guys come to New York and they can't play there. They can't handle the pressure. And this guy's done everything. He has a better ERA. And you're right, he got beat up by the Dodgers. That was his worst start of the year. But he's been rock solid for the Yankees. I think he's met more Yankees this year, given the idea that you lost your ace and he had to fill in as the ace pitcher. I give him extra credit. Skubal's been great. Max Fried has been even better for the Yankees when they needed him.
No, he hasn't. When you look at who strikes out more batters, who gives up less hits, who is getting less base runners, it is Tarik Skubal. He has a better whip, and he's got 11 more strikeouts than walks per 9 innings. He is by far and away the most. What do you think none of that matters?
Did that help them when
that helped them get the best record in the MLB? He's the best pitcher on the best team in the Major League Baseball.
Did that help them last year? I'm asking you about wins. You're acting like winning doesn't matter. Winning does matter.
You're acting like last year's playoffs matter about this year's Cy Young. That holds no bearing at all.
I'm trying to make the point about wins. It is about winning. And Max Fried stepped into a role that he didn't come to New York to be their ace. They had an ace, and he did not allow them to drop down. The Yankees are right there. They're one game out in the loss column. That's all.
Hey, Rob, Nick in the sound booth here. There's only 2 pitchers in all of baseball that make more money total value than Max Fried right now. What are you talking about? He's not brought in there to be the ace, the star. Garrett Cole was already getting up there on age. You're bringing in a guy that already won a World Series in Max Fried, and you paid him like it. What do you mean?
Who's the ace on that team? I know you know baseball. Are you serious?
Well, Garrett Cole got hurt.
No. I'm asking you, who's the ace on the Yankees? Garrett Cole or Max Fried if they were both there? Who's starting on opening day?
Garrett Cole.
Yeah, Cole, but that doesn't mean that Fried's not the third highest paid pitcher in baseball.
It ain't about money. It ain't about money. I'm talking about Max Fried, even with that contract, was never going to be the ace compared to Garrett Cole, who just won a Cy Young.
Because he's not good enough. Because if Tarik Skubal was brought to that team with Max Fried and with Garrett Cole, he would be the ace because he's a better pitcher. And I'm talking about statistics like the players or the hits or walks you are allowing per inning. Per inning, Tarik Skubal is the best pitcher in baseball. Cy Young is not about a feel-good, you went to the Yankees and didn't choke, or you had a loss. It is about who's the best pitcher in the league. And right now, that is by far and away Tarik Skubal.
No, I disagree. If I had a vote, I would not vote him as the MVP right here and right now. I think again, it's your circumstance and situation. Skubal's ERA is higher. Skubal's lost more games. Fried has won more games for the Yankees. The Yankees have won more games when he started. Just the other day, Skubal pitched great. The Tigers lost the game, but nothing. But I'm saying in the record, what is Skubal's record in starts that he has? In the case of Fried, the Yankees are 10-2. You can't get any better than that to give your team a chance to win.
And the Tigers were 9-1 when Jackson Jobe was making starts. Does that mean Jackson Jobe's the best pitcher in baseball?
Does Jackson Jobe have an ERA under 2? Because Max Fried has one under 2.
He does.
And Skubal has one over 2.
And Skubal has more strikeouts, a better whip, a better strikeout per 9. You can't just dismiss those stats. Those are more imperative to who's a better pitcher than wins.
How do you determine who wins a game? Is it by scores?
Who scores the most runs?
Okay, so it's about ERA, earned runs, right? And it's not about just strikeouts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. We agree.
No, we don't, because Max Fried is not better than Terry.
No, we agree on how do you win games is by runs
It's by scoring more runs. Yeah, so all those runs that Max Fried scored helped him win those games. I'm not giving Max Fried credit for having Aaron Judge on his team.
His ERA is under 2.
Yeah, and Tarik Skubal went out there and he didn't allow any runs for 7 innings, but because he didn't get the win, you're holding that against him. So obviously, not allowing runs does not matter.
Not the same.
Disagree. It's all right. Skubal did hold the Yankees scoreless in 6 innings when they came here to Detroit. I do want to ask about the Detroit Lions. I'm not going to lie. My chest was a little bit more pumped up before the retirement of Frank Ragnow, but you also had taken them too. What are your expectations for Detroit Lions this year, and why do you have them down in the NFC North?
A lot of reasons. First, you lost 2 coordinators. I saw it in Philadelphia after they went to the Super Bowl. They took a step back. I think there's going to be a year of adjustment. I also think that they have a very tough schedule. They're not going to feast off the AFC South like they did last year with some god-awful teams. That's how they won 15 games. I think there's going to be a lot of improvement in the division with the Packers and the Bears and where the Vikings are. We'll see where they are with their new quarterback. But I just expect a tougher road for the Lions. I think that their window's closed. I think they had a golden opportunity, 15-2 last year. A rookie quarterback in Detroit. They were 9.5-point favorites. They lost 9.5-point favorites. They choked down the NFC Championship game in San Francisco 2 years ago because of Dan Gamble. And I think it's going to be a struggle. I do not believe that it's a layup that the Lions are going anywhere this year. I actually think they're going to take a step back.
I agree with some of the things you said there. It's definitely going to be harder for the Detroit Lions. Losing those coordinators definitely hurts. The teams in your division did get better. I don't know about the Packers getting better, but the Bears and the Vikings did, I would say. But I think going from, hey, they might not win 15 games again this year to saying the window is closed is an extremely big jump on a team that has one of the youngest, most talented rosters in the NFL. When you look at top players under 25, the Lions have the most. And Brad Holmes has shown you the consistent ability to draft and replenish talent from college. He's bringing in these guys and they're immediately being impact players. So if you said that, yes, they are going to struggle, it's going to be harder next year, I agree, because of the schedule for sure. But the window is closed. What evidence do you have that their window is closed?
I think they had a golden opportunity. It ain't often you get to go 15-2, have the home playoff games throughout the playoffs to play a rookie quarterback in your crib and get destroyed like Washington. And once again, Jared Goff, the reason he became available to the Lions is that they didn't buy into him, even though he led them to the Super Bowl. And what did he do in the biggest game of the year? He wet the bed. 3 interceptions, fumble. And that's why Jared Goff was available. And your worst nightmare came true. The reason the Lions were 9.5-point favorites wasn't because they had all their pieces on defense. It's because they believed that they were going to outscore Washington and Jared Goff was going to play like he played during the regular season. That guy didn't show up. And now you saw exactly why the Rams moved off of Jared Goff, because we've seen these games before, and he turned into a pumpkin in the worst time for the Lions. So I'm not saying that they're not going to win any games. I just don't believe. I think 15-2, home field, all that, all lined up for them, and they didn't get there. They went from NFC Championship to a step back, not even getting back. Right? They didn't get back to the NFC. And then this year they'll take one more step back because now they don't have their coordinators. There are going to be adjustments. And then we'll see how Jared Goff is this year coming off what happened in that debacle. I'll call it a debacle.
Honestly, I can't argue with that part of it too much at all. I do want to ask you this, though, because we're great friends with Terry. We're blessed to have him around the studio and have him around every once in a while. He told a story back in the day There's a charity event or something like that. You guys were boxing over in I think it was the Palace, or was it, where was that at that time?
Palace in front of 16,000 people.
He told me to say it like this, so no disrespect from my end. This is how Terry told me to say it. He said he whooped your ass.
No, that did not happen. Well, first of all, Terry weighed 100 pounds more than me, so let's go. We'll start from there. And number 2, writing in my column, back then I was writing for the Free Press as a column, and I remember the lead to my column was, I had just gotten to town 4 months earlier, and I wrote, it took 4 months, but I finally got robbed in Detroit, because it was a decision.
All
right, I gotta get ready to bounce. You know, I got my show coming up on Fox Sports Radio from 7 to 10, The Odd Couple.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. I appreciate taking the time. I was about to ask you, tell us about that, and where can people listen to you at on that for The Odd Couple?
On the iHeartRadio app, Sirius XM Channel 83, all those places. So check us out. Me and Kelvin Washington every night, 7 to 10 p.m. Check it out.
Thank you, Rob.
Rob, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep. All good. Thank you.
I mean, I just vehemently
you need to scream, though.
I vehemently disagree. It's all right. I think it's a very outdated thing to value wins and ERA more than WHIP, strikeouts per 9, all of the other. Like, pitching is the one that wins does not matter for a starting pitcher.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like,
on that
look
part.
at Skubal. He went 7
Your run
scoreless
support matters.
with 7 strikeouts, and he didn't get the win because they lost 1-0.
We did beat the Yankees 2-1.
Yeah.
In series.
And I think the thing just clear as day, like, he is the 3rd highest pitcher in baseball.
Yeah, Max
That's
Fried.
what
Max Fried is very good.
Let's not act like he's some nobody stepping up.
Max Fried is very good, but the Cy Young is not what do you mean to your team or what story is the coolest. It's who's the best pitcher in the MLB.
Also, while he was saying a lot of factual statements about the Lions, I can't jump to the conclusion then that the window is closed, because how many times in football do you see the team that's not the highest seed making it all the way to the dance? It's
not
all
a
about
linear
how
thing.
you peak at the right time. And so this Lions team last year, they peaked in the regular season, unfortunately. That was just the truth of the matter. They were literally, as the season was ending, every week they were getting new injuries. Bodies were dropping like flies. Who's to say that next season, maybe they start out the gate slow. New coordinators, getting a new feel for things, getting the rookies acclimated, people having new responsibilities, but then weeks 14 through 18, they're ripping through the league, and all of a sudden they're a lower seed, but guess what? They're coming into the league hot, and they're going all the way to the Super Bowl. So I can't say the window's closed when all you have to do in football, where it's one game, is get to the dance. That's it.
Yeah,
he kind of changed the argument too in the last part of it. is I'm just saying the 15-2. And I can't. That's the base of what he's saying. I can't disagree with that.
He said the window is closed. If you wanted to say they're not going to go 15-2 again, I would say I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
They're going to miss losing Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson. I agree with you 100%. There's probably going to be some things they got to get through early.
It also got weird. You started screaming at him.
But to say that the window is closed is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's not linear progression in the NFL.
Yeah. It's often
like, you think the Commanders are going to be in the Super Bowl next year? If not, is their window closed? Like,
Eagles got embarrassed and then got back to the dance the next year and won.
I did, but I just you can't tell me you watch baseball and go watch Tarek Skubal and Max Fried pitch and think Max Fried is better at pitching than Tarek. You can't. There's nothing anybody can say that would make me believe that. I saw Tarek Skubal.
The part where you said Skubal would be the ace on that team, he did not disagree with that.
Yeah, I saw Tarek Skubal pump out 2 of the best pitching performances I've ever seen. The one where he had 32 whiffs on 96 pitches, and the other one that was a complete game, 13 strikeout performance on under 100 pitches.
Because I remember once upon a time,
Max Fried's not fucking doing that.
You said Fried would win the Cy if it ended.
Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago.
So how about now?
No, Skubal's ahead right now.
Yeah.
After his last 3 performances, where he has it was like 40 innings pitched,
20 strikeouts,
20, more than that. It's
2 walks.
Yeah, that was when Max Fried was 5-0, I think, with a sub-1 ERA.
Yeah.
Also, in the same light that he said, look who the Tigers have faced. Max Fried has gone up against A, Colorado, and B, Pittsburgh.
Damn it.
Yeah, he just got fucking shelled against the Yankees. It's all right.
I don't know if we're getting him back, so
I don't really care. Let's go break. Tell us about White Claw, Chris or Nick.
I'll tell you about White Claw.
You're not supposed to yell.
That's fine.
All right, White Claw Tigers Tour. If you want to hear a bunch of positive yelling for the best team in baseball, make sure you guys join us because we're calling all Tigers fans. Join us for the White Claw Tigers Tour. Woodward Sports will be hitting for the top bars in Detroit to watch a Tigers game live on the network. Join Spencer and Easy on Friday, June 13th for our second stop on tour at Nemo's Bar in Detroit. Be part of the fun and see our reactions live on Woodward Sports to one of the hottest teams in baseball. It's the White Claw Tigers Tour, brought to you by White Claw and Ven Johnson Law.
The boys of summer are here, and Woodward Sports is all over the Motor City with the White Claw Tigers Tour. Come party with Woodward Sports, watch the Tigers, and sip on some White Claw all summer long. The best bars, big giveaways, live events, and a party that only Woodward Sports can throw. Ain't no party like a Woodward Sports party. Join us Friday, June 13th from 5 to 7 with the heavyweights at Nemo's in Corktown for the White Claw Tigers Tour, brought to you by White Claw and Ven Johnson.
You know how some things are so good they should be world famous, but they're not? Our house-made vinaigrette is one of those things. And the antipasta salad, we drizzle it over. Same with our hand-battered chicken tenders. Original recipe soups and pasta sauces. It's almost as if our original world-famous Detroit-style pizza is mocking them. And that's not very nice.
The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Crash House live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy to watch more reaction.
Should I feel bad about? You're trying to make me feel bad. Should I feel bad about
Easy's
that?
definitely.
I think I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I just wasn't professional.
I'm not. I don't care.
Are you supposed to like not? You could disagree without yelling. I guess
told
what I'm
you I
trying
was
to say.
gonna be professional.
Oh no, he was.
I feel
talking
like
over you
I
guys.
restrained myself a lot.
It's fine though. It's I'm
talking
sure
over
it'll
you
click
guys.
well. Detroit will love it. Like I don't mind too much. I mean, I don't really care.
I think Rob's good at what he does. He gets people fired
Yeah,
up.
that's
Yeah.
what he goes for.
And honestly, he stood on business too. Like
He did.
for his standpoint, when he got you with the ERA stuff, he kind of got you there.
The double standards though are just insane. For him to say that it's not Cy Young isn't a lifetime achievement award, so he doesn't deserve to win it again.
Yeah, that
but then
stuff's
to
where he
bring up
missed.
a singular playoff loss, why he doesn't deserve it from last year? Like what does that even mean? Dude?
Some double stands are fire though.
Yeah, you got to hold the team to no runs to win the game. Yeah, your team also has to score runs for you to win. A pitcher quite literally can't win a game by himself. So whatever.
Yeah, the run support from fucking. I really wish Nick had brought up the teams that he started against.
So what?
He said he started against Pittsburgh, Rockies. Who else did he start against?
Yeah, he went up against.
He beat
two
us.
of the worst teams in baseball.
But even the game with us was 4-3.
Colorado, yeah.
When Scooble pitched against them, Judge included, it was a shutout, 6-inning shutout. Actually, I think he had a shutout too.
Yeah, Fried looked dominant against us for sure.
Yeah, I remember. I'd like.
We
Again,
didn't know if we could hit lefties still.
I'm a rehabilitating baseball fan. I'm like, this guy. I don't know what the fuck I was watching, but he's this good. And yeah, he is. Yeah, Fried pitched 7 scoreless innings, but he allowed 5 hits with 11 strikeouts, no walks.
Just 8 anger.
Use 8 Rob Parker. Pause. Scooble went 6 scoreless.
Terry did tell me to say that. Terry said, "Tell him I whooped his ass, and if he says no, he's lying."
He kind of admitted it.
Yeah, he said he lost.
He said he had 100 pounds on him. He said my first robbery was.
I mean, you
was
painted
in.
him as a liar the whole segment, so it kind of worked.
Just fans that I pushed out. I didn't really get to talk. Spenny was just going. I was sitting back and watching.
Yeah.
I
think I restrained myself. I didn't call him an idiot, which I'm surprised I didn't even say that's idiotic. Because it is. The logic for Fried over Scooble is idiotic right now. Like, Scooble is by far the best pitcher in baseball. But yeah, if you wanted to end the season when he was 5-0 and had a sub-1 ERA, like, okay. But that's not how it works.
A-Par Tipperdeck.
A-Par Tipperdeck.
Rabbit Scabbard. Spinny, great job. Too bad your sidekick didn't have your back. What the fuck?
We're co-hosts. There's no sidekicks here except for Chris.
Dude, that's insane. I was just about to gas you up. Never mind. Fuck you. Fuck you.
What did Chris say?
He said he's about to gas me up, but fuck you.
Mailbag. Get your questions in. Xavier D. Rob a liar? Question mark. What do you?
Because of what I said about Terry.
Because what? Oh,
what Terry said.
Oh yeah. He didn't lie. He just gave the excuse. He said Terry had 100 pounds on him. Shout out to Terry. I don't know. He was only in town for 4 months at that point. Imagine being like in a new place.
And Terry Foster stepping through. You're a fucking legend saying, hey.
I mean, shout out to him for stepping in. I can't believe that's not on video, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, he's old, but he's not that old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to find out who threw the event.
Like, if there's Bob Cousy footage, there should be footage of Terry fighting fucking Rob Parker.
We got to find who threw the event. They might have some footage or pictures at least. What is something nice about that?
Child Pride Month.
Huh? Oh. I missed it.
Can I say lesbians? Yeah, 2 hot lesbians just walked by. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know
what it's Pride Month. I don't want to love who you love. I don't care.
How do you know they were lesbians?
For sure.
Well, there are 2, I assume to be women holding hands. So
maybe they're best friends.
Maybe they're best friends. It's hot either way.
I just threw something talking about lesbian. Just kidding. All right, I don't even know if I can transition that way, but here we go.
Hey, transition. Oh,
God. All right, let's back away from this quick. But Chris, throw this on the screen, fellas. Did you guys hear the big news in the WNBA? Please, Chris.
There you go.
TJ McConnell's sister.
Yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot, dude.
Yeah.
Megan McConnell with the Phoenix Mercury. Is Paige Buchers on that team?
Gorgeous.
Pro all day.
Very beautiful.
We don't know if she's a hoe or not, but yeah, she's very hot.
I can't
wait to see you at draft night, Daddy.
Yeah, she's. So is that one girl from.
Damn,
that plays on the same team as Caitlin Clark. What's her name?
Sophie Cunningham, I think.
Yeah, Sophie Cunningham. Extremely pretty, dude. Like
she's got pro allegations.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's extremely.
She's been named in a lawsuit.
Beautiful
for
woman.
being favored for having sex with the general manager or team president.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And that guy, I mean, she's definitely way out of his.
Cartier says Terry 100% kicked his scrawny ass.
Man, I really wish I had a time machine. If you had a time machine, what are the first 3 events you're visiting?
Led Zeppelin, Madison Square Garden.
That dude is hot.
I'm going to Rob Parker versus Terry.
I want to the day that
I'm going to watch the Gladiators.
The day that America won the fucking Revolutionary War, so I could just fucking scream at some Brits. That's right, pussy! Like just get hyped for America. Led Zeppelin, Madison Square Garden. Then probably Gladiator Pits is a good one.
Yeah, I'm going to see the Gladiators.
Gotta save Kennedy, man. He was trying to bring down the whole CIA. You gotta save him.
See, you can't do nothing like that. Because, you may alter.
You can't change any timelines.
Yeah,
I'm just going to yell at some British people, watch some people fight some bears.
Oh, you're going
shit.
to observe. Okay, got you. Yeah.
Dumbo Jumbo says mythical pulse penny. Dude, yeah, the day we fucking beat those fucking tea drinking bastards. Oh.
Do you know the average size?
Talk about getting me riled up. That would be top tier, man.
The average size of a Civil War soldier was 5'8" and 143 pounds.
The average what?
What?
The average size of a Civil War soldier.
5'8"
Civil
and
War.
143 soldier or 143 pounds.
What about Revolutionary War?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up this Revolutionary War.
I think Dante 151 just sent me some crazy shit about Indiana University. 15 people. Bobby Knight being aware of behavior of a alleged physician. Allegedly, this is all alleged. And
by who? Alleged by who? Like ESPN? Or?
ESPN breaking the news from Paula Levine.
What did you say?
I don't know. Or this story might break here shortly.
On who?
Indiana, Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight.
Wow.
Is a team physician. It's a team physician. It's not like a.
Is it a basketball team physician? Because when they put up Tom Izzo and Mark D'Antonio's face with Larry Nasser on outside the
former
lines or
team
whatever the hell
physician.
that shit was, dude.
Yeah, that was
disgusting.
That was just like,
A
what the
former team
Wow.
physician.
American soldiers were 5'8", roughly between 140 and 150 pounds, where the English soldiers were about 5'6".
Tiny.
Yeah. Bryce Young's.
Possibly due to better
Bunch of
nutrition
fucking
from abundant
Bryce
wild
Young.
game and less crowded living conditions in the colonies.
Spencer, the guy with an iPhone in a 1930s photo.
Hey,
I'll
Bryce-
definitely take pictures.
Yeah, you see that picture?
I'd be
Bryce Young is
trolling
good,
I'd be doing like the L dance at the fucking.
I'll be using
You
filters. I'll be
Fortnite
fucking them up.
emojis.
Yeah. Like, I got fucking dragon power. Show me your tits.
Hey, doing Fortnite
I'm gonna
emojis
burn down your
during
village.
the Revolutionary War is insane.
Horny, bro. You are too horny.
I want to know who gets the best blowjobs in the village.
I saw a video of these two cops pulling
Some
over.
guy comes around the
this
corner with his
bad
goat.
bitch driving. She was driving drunk. Super bad bitch in a sundress. These two cops pulled her over. I remember you saying like you couldn't be a cop because you're too horny.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, dude, easy would have taken advantage of that situation
sure.
so fast.
Cam off. Or cam on. I mean,
Or cam on.
You know?
You got to get a Neil and Rob Parker one-on-one. Oh, jeez.
Who? Neil and Rob Parker?
More fake allegations against another guy who is dead. This isn't I haven't seen any of these allegations.
What was the allegation?
It's the team
like another-
physician from Indiana was assaulting people.
Similar to
Sexually.
the
Penn State stuff.
Penn State stuff.
But
the
now with
stuff
children,
at,
right?
I mean, having at Michigan.
There's-
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's a fucking Knicks fan on ESPN. It's just so butthurt.
Who's on tonight? Is there a game on tonight?
No, Thursday for NBA.
No, NBA or
tomorrow,
NHL's
NHL.
on tonight.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow?
Actually,
one starts
Google
tonight
been
and
fucked
one
up.
starts
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
because my Google kept telling me the
one
Tigers didn't play
starts
today either.
NBA final starts Thursday, so maybe the hockey starts Wednesday.
Oh, they
Yeah,
don't play
it
tomorrow.
does, yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, I was right.
Damn it.
Well, earlier when I was looking up the Tigers, it
I
kept
thought
saying
the
tomorrow.
NHL started tonight.
Well, good thing the baseball plays tonight.
Are we doing? Are we doing? Are we hitting the spot?
We got
for one of the finals games. I kind of want to.
Oh, for for
Game 7's
NHL
on a
game?
Monday.
Yeah, I'm down.
What day?
We got to run it back.
I'm down to do tomorrow if you guys want to do tomorrow, but I know.
Tomorrow?
But I understand that's like.
Can't do
that's,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do something for the
I'd do the
finals
weekend.
Thursday, though,
A
if y'all
weekend.
want to pull
Okay, I'll
up.
look up the schedule right now. Hold on.
All right, but that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button for Easy, for Nick, for Luke,
Friday.
for Chris. I'm Spencer. I'll be
Saturday.
down Friday.
Saturday.
All right, I'll be down Saturday too. All right, we'll see you guys later. Smash
No
that
game
like
Saturday.
button. Shout out
Day
to Rob
game for the
Parker for
Tigers,
coming
I go
on
after.
and saying what he said.
I'll
Peace.
figure it out.